still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's up and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to tonight's game. It is game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. The series is 2-1 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder right now, but we are in Minnesota for game 4 today. Shout out to everybody who is in the chat right now. We got a good handful of you guys hanging out with us. Rhonda, Robert, Gray, 59, what up? We got El Brujo Beto, M. Night Owl 92. Shout out to you. Father Time is also in the house. Richard Carr, I see you, Richard. What is up? Manuel Torres, Shalesh, Rhonda Davis. Hello, AB, Garfield, Victoria, Richard Martin. I see you out there as well, Richard. We've got, looks like Fresh and Jiho in the house. Anybody else? What up, Fired Up Gaming? Hello. Who do you think is going to win at Football Nation? That's a great question. AB, we are going to find out here soon enough. Let's break some of this stuff down. Shout out to Forhas, Hasnain. What's going on, man? Remind me again what you wanted to be called, just so I can call you that for the rest of this live stream. Shout out to Hazer420. Ain't no nation like Football Nation. Let's go. Okay, guys, coffee in one glass. Coffee in the Yeti Rambler. Got to have your Yeti Rambler. Got to have my soda water available as well. I don't wake and bake, I bake and wake, says Hazer420. Shout out to Vicky Adams. Let's go, Chris Tatar II. What up, Chris? Fist bumps to you, my friend. Nice. Anonymous, what's up? I'm new. I subbed. Anonymous. What a name, dude. What a name, my friend. El Brujo Beto still going for Cowboys over Philly. Nothing's changing. Ain't nothing changing, El Brujo. Ain't nothing changing from my side. Shout out to Julie Grafton in from Upper Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting started right now. We got a few minutes until tip-off, but we've got some things that we want to talk about before this game gets started. Are you guys with me? Y'all want to do a quick breakdown? Let's do this. Let's start by taking a look at the last 2 games because something interesting has caught my eye here. Okay, y'all, take a look at this. In Game 1, the score was 88-114, and then in Game 2, 103-118. Do the math, guys. If I'm not mistaken, that is a combined differential of 41 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Minnesota Timberwolves by a combined 41 points in Games 1 and 2. Well, guess what? In Game 3, the Minnesota Timberwolves answered back by winning by 42 points. So, technically, after 3 games, the Minnesota Timberwolves have 1 more point than the Oklahoma City Thunder, which is weird, I know. But still a really interesting fact line right here. Do you guys think that the Oklahoma City Thunder will get the win today and that Game 3 was just a fluke? Or is there really something here? I will say this. Anthony Edwards outscored the entire Oklahoma City Thunder team in the first quarter. Anthony Edwards alone outscored the entire Oklahoma City team in the first quarter. So, yeah, I mean, on one end, it feels like it's kind of a fluke. But on the other end, it definitely was eye-opening to see OKC just give up like that. Now, some people are going to say that that was a designed win right there, a granted given win by OKC to the Minnesota Timberwolves because they want to sell more seats at home, which we are guaranteed a Game 5 thanks to this win in Game 3. We are guaranteed a Game 5. That will happen on Wednesday. Depending on what happens today, we may or may not be guaranteed a Game 6. If the Minnesota Timberwolves do win, we will be guaranteed a Game 6, and that'll wrap up by Friday. Game 7, we will know for sure if needed. We will know for sure if Game 7 is needed soon enough, but we will have this series wrapped up by next Sunday. It'll all be done by this Sunday, actually. So it's almost over, guys, and then we go into the NBA Finals. Meanwhile, on the other side in the East, y'all, the Pacers won Game 1. They also won Game 2, but the New York Knicks stepped into Indiana, and they won Game 3 last night, 106-100, and that was another good game. I was so wrong on the tie prediction, says Father Time. What was your prediction? Were you thinking purple? Were you going blue? That could be fun. Right, what color tie do you guys think I'm going to wear? I actually picked this tie out last minute. I was going through like 8 different red ties thinking, I got the underdogs. Let's go, Palm Beach Trader. Let's go, bro. Appreciate that, man. You picked up the underdogs? Love it. By the way, what Palm Beach is talking about, we're running a promo for underdogs. We'll talk about that later, guys. But if you are interested in signing up for underdogs and getting up to $1,000 in bonus cash, you can do that by signing up through the website. You can check out www.footballnationusa. It's my website. That's my website. I made that thing. With a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Darren Bynum in the house. Shout out to the chat. Brandon Inhofer, what's up? Who thinks OKC will win this series? I still think OKC will win this series, Brandon, if that brings you any peace of mind. But it's not going to be easy. Now, the Minnesota Timberwolves, like I said, I'll say this stat one more time for everybody who's checking in right now. For those of you checking in, I'll say it again. The Oklahoma City Thunder won Game 1 by a big chunk right here, and then Game 2 by a 15-point lead. Combined, it's 41 points of a difference. In Game 3, the Minnesota Timberwolves won by 42 points. So, more points scored in this one. The Minnesota Timberwolves actually have the most points scored at this point. I have the over on Giggity for 7 and Singing for 10. Oh, man, these numbers keep going up, don't they? Oh, Father Time, another thing that I do want to say out here. Let me turn this off really quick. Hang tight. So, sad news, guys, and this is more like sad news for me. For those of you guys who don't know, I did theater all throughout high school. I did choir. I was in men's choir. I was in the varsity choir there as well. And I had one man, his name was Douglas Bolt, who really influenced me a lot. He's part of the reason why I sing all the time. I messaged him like 30 minutes ago. Like, I kid you not, I messaged him 30 minutes ago saying thank you for everything you did. I know I haven't talked to you in 14 years. It's been a long time. And I messaged his personal Facebook page, and I got a reply from his wife. Douglas Bolt is no longer with us. He has passed on, so that broke my heart, man. Moment of silence for him, man. Definitely there. Okay, so I will be singing tonight in honor of Douglas Bolt. A man who changed my life. Apparently, he passed just this past February, so it was recent. I was 3 months too late to letting him know how much I care about what he did for me in my life and how he influenced me in my life. So if you have anybody who's influenced you or reached out to you or influenced you in any kind of way, and you have the means to reach out to them and thank them for what they've done, I encourage you to do so today. Don't wait, because you never know when they'll be gone. Anyways, all right, guys, let's brighten up the mood. Let's talk about Game 3. Let's lighten up the mood. Let's talk about Game 3 and talk about the recaps here. Let's make the adjustment. This should be the game recap. Here we go. All right, y'all. So, move this over here as well. Game recap really quick here, y'all. Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves. Oklahoma City Thunder, Minnesota Timberwolves. Y'all can see the numbers there for yourselves. Game 3 was an absolute one-sided affair. We cranked out 200 push-ups the day before yesterday, and that is not a typo or an over-exaggeration here. We did the pump cam at the start of the second quarter. I hope and have my fingers crossed that we will not need it today. I did exercise today. I skipped the chest pump because something told me that we might be getting into that. But anyways, well, thank you, Val. Okay, in his name, I'll take the over on 15 for singing. By the way, I do have a trivia quiz that does have some questions about some musical artists out there. I've got multiple out there. I'm interested to see how you guys feel about today's trivia quiz. Santino is out there. It's his wife's birthday, so shout out to Santino and his wife celebrating it. Thunder fan Ratty95 saying it's Thunder time. Here's the recap for the last game, guys. Here's the last recap for the last game here. Oklahoma gave up the basketball a lot. 14 turnovers in that game versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. They shot and scored as many free throws as attempts that the Minnesota Timberwolves had, but the Minnesota Timberwolves didn't need to go to the stripe. The Timberwolves were shooting the basketball well, and it got out of hand quickly. No matter what the Oklahoma City Thunder did at home, the Minnesota Timberwolves were feeling extremely comfortable, and that shows in the numbers. Dude, 57%, almost 58% from the floor. That is insane, guys. 3-point percentage, 50% from beyond the arc. That is not sustainable, but it's good enough to win at least one basketball game, and they actually won. Yes, Brando, I do actually wear pants. Give them a like. Brando, we wore the black pants today. We're wearing black pants today. Normally I wear my khakis when I'm up here, but we got black pants. Like a video game stats, says Darren. Anybody play UFC? And here's the tail of the tape. It's kind of what it is right here. The tail of the tape right here. Game 3 recap right here, right now. Okay. There's a lot to cover, guys. So I want you guys to tell me what the biggest standout is right here. There's actually a lot. But to me, it was the battle of the boards. What stands out to you the most? To me, it is the rebounds category. 30 rebounds, 31 rebounds for OKC, 50 rebounds for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Second chance opportunities time and time again. They also crashed the boards and prevented Oklahoma from getting second chance opportunities. They did a fantastic job on the glass in Game 3, and if they keep that up, that will look really good for them, and they will get more opportunities. By the way, it's not like they needed a lot of opportunities. When you shoot the basketball that well, 57%, it's pretty wild that you're making more shots than you're missing. You're not going to need a lot of rebounds, but they were cleaning up OKC's a lot of missed shots, 31% from three-point land. Minnesota got the win big time there. What is your favorite teacher? Me, get it together, coworkers. No, my favorite teacher, I had two favorite teachers. Mr. Douglas Bolt was definitely one of them. He was my choir director for men's choir, and Marion Sweatman was the man who saved my life, man. He used to write for Saturday Night Live back in like the late 80s before he moved back to Texas. He was a writer for Saturday Night Live, and man, Marion Sweatman, man. I'll tell you what, his son Ramsey Sweatman is still out there doing theater productions, and I would not be surprised if I see this kid in a movie one day. Shout out to Letzia. Letzia, what's going on? All the way from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Honestly, it was the execution for Minnesota, says Chris. Dude, you're right. Rebounds equals rings, says Steve Barker. Rebounds equals rings, just ask Dennis Rodman. Let's pretend Game 3 didn't happen, says Richard Martin. Okay, we can pretend Game 3 did not happen after we go over Game 3. So let's do that first, and then we can forget about it. Forget about it. Hey. Okay. Hey. We're going to move this up. Oh, sugar. Hang on. Point guard. Here we go. Give you guys some stats here. Okay, now this might look strange to y'all. I'm actually going to turn off the numbers underneath here. So what I have done here, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are new to the channel, I took all of the numbers from the starters for Game 1, and I put in their Game 3, and I put their information behind me. This is the box score for each of these players in the last game. I've also got their postseason numbers. We'll talk about those when we go to free throws. But for now, let's take a look at this. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just 28 minutes in Game 3. Why? Why did he only play 28 minutes in Game 3? Well, because they were getting spanked. by halftime. They were down by 30 at the start of the third quarter. There's no need to get your stars injured in a battle that is not going to be won right now. It is one battle, not the war. Right now, OKC is in control of the war, if we want to call it that. But even with just 28 minutes, he still put up 14 points. He had 6 assists in the game. He was not shooting the basketball particularly well, though. 4 out of 13 shots. 5 of those 13 shots were from three-point land. Only 2 of them landed. That means that he only landed inside of the three-point line. He only knocked down 2 out of 8 shots. He shot the basketball 25% from the floor inside of three-point land. That is not going to work. This is the league MVP right here in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he had a very bad day. It could have been better, but the numbers don't lie right here. Of course, as I mentioned, y'all, it was a blowout, so he got benched early. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with Shai dropping 1 game. That's fine. It's to be expected in that particular situation. Okay, let's take a look over here at the point guard on this side. We've got Mike Conley. You know him, you love him. You've known him since he was there with the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been in the NBA for a long time. He should have a little more gray in that beard, but he's aging very well. Mike Conley, 22 minutes in that game. He put up 6 points, 2 assists. He did have 3 rebounds and a steal, so I will give him credit for those. All 6 of his points came from beyond the arc. He knocked down 2 of his 6 3-point attempts, but he was ice cold overall. He only shot the basketball 25%. He only shot the basketball with a 25% accuracy there. So, advantage despite the score line, I'm still going SGA. Let's move on to the shooting guard position. So, shooting guards in this one. Again, similar situation. Only 22 minutes played for Lucian Stort. By the way, that is going to be a common thread in today's pregame. All of the starters for OKC were on the bench early in last game. It got so bad that they reached all the way down on the bench, and I had to pull up my cheat sheet with players' names that I had literally never called out before, and I'm just like, It was great. It was fantastic. Anyways, not the point. The point is, Anthony Edwards is a dog, dude. Anthony Edwards is an absolute beast. 30 points in 30 minutes, by the way, with that lead, with up by 40 points by the end of the game, guys. Anthony Edwards was on the bench the entire fourth quarter as well, so he only played 30 minutes in that game. But 30 points in 30 minutes, solid numbers there. Assists in the game, he had 6. He almost had a double-double in just 30 minutes. That's crazy to think right there. Dort, question mark? Yes, Lou Dort on this side, though. Lou Dort just 6 points. 0 assists in the game, 1 rebound in the game. He had a couple of shots at the free throw line. Actually, no, I think he didn't. 2 shots were made in this game. He only attempted 3-point shots in that game. Did not go inside the arc to shoot, and he made 2 of those 4. So that's how he got his 6 points. On the other side, Anthony Edwards got 24. Actually, let's math this up. 15 points from beyond the arc, and a combination of 15 points from the stripe / inside the three-point line. When Ant-Man brings his game, he's hard to beat. Okay, guys, what about this? Let me ask you guys this directly. Would you rather have Anthony Edwards on your squad or SGA on your squad? Who would you take? That's a good one. Ant-Man or SGA? Who you taking? Let's find out, chat. Oklahoma players. Oklahoma, I'm reading Charles's comment. Charles apostrophe's comment. Charles saying Oklahoma has players with better scoring per game. It does reflect every game. Looks like AB saying SGA. Y'all saying SGA. That's easy. SGA, 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 SGA up and down the board. Okay, well, what about SGA or Joker? Would you rather have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or would you rather have Nikola Jokic? Because I would take Joker over SGA. I know SGA won the MVP, but I will say that. Devontae Johnson, welcome back. Janae Harding, hello. Mr. Springs in the house. Shout out to Mr. Springs. We got some cool names in here right now. You suits up. Suit up. What up? Ataraxia saying Joker. KC saying Ant-Man. Mr. Springs saying Joker. Natalie, that's a smart girl out there. She says both. Shout out to you, Natalie. Welcome. Victoria Wilson says SGA. Bless up. Robert says Boris. Okay, Joker all the way. I see y'all. I don't do predictions nor bet at KC. Facts? The Disc Golf asks a comment right now here as well. I'm reading a comment. By the way, tip-off is in 20 minutes. He says, the Disc Golf leaving a comment right now. He says, okay, Mario, if the Dallas Cowboys, who have found out that you are one of their biggest fans, would you do a bartender stint for them? You would be paid? Let's see. You do a Ramos Gin Fizz. Would I do a Gin Fizz, a Ramos Gin Fizz? Look, if the Dallas Cowboys invited me to be a private bartender for them, not only would I show up, I would bring 3 of my closest bartending buddies, and we would do it for free, man. Why? Well, because it's not even about getting paid for those events. It's getting, and this is a line from Hamilton, being in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens. That's one right there. Anyways, we would do it for free, bro. We would absolutely do it for free because I could talk to these Dallas Cowboys players. If I got 10 minutes to have my camera on in a conversation with Dak Prescott over the bar, that could go viral pretty easily, right? So, yeah, I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just love to have the exposure and to get those conversations in and to hopefully get at least one phone number in my phone from one of those players. But anyways, okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at the shooting guard position. We already did. Actually, let's move on to the small forward position. All right, guys, small forward position. Jalen Williams, only 25 minutes. Jaden McDaniels, only 26 minutes. Williams outscored McDaniels, but McDaniels did better in some of the other categories. He had more assists in the game. He had more rebounds in the game. He also shot the basketball. So that's interesting. This bottom line is incorrect right now for the box score. I must have glossed right over this. It would be impossible to be 5 out of 6 from three-point land and then be 3 out of 9 on your shots and only have 13 points. So the math isn't mathing here. I'll clean that up. I can tell you that the Jaden McDaniels numbers are correct right now, but let me actually clean up. Let me actually break down the box scores here for the last game. Okay. Box score, game 3, OKC. Okay. Taking a look at Jalen Williams. My eyes must have gone cross-eyed over here. Jalen Williams in that game did have 13 points. He did have 2 assists. He did have 4 rebounds. So where did I screw up? This is 2 out of 5, not 5 out of 6. That is 2 out of 5. And field goals for him were 3 out of 9. So this is the only mistake right here. All right, the only mistake. I feel better about that. So does that mean that I got these backwards? No. Okay, that's right. So this is the only one that's a mistake right here. 2 out of 5 3-point shots. The rest of this is correct. And then for Jaden McDaniels, let's take a quick look right now. Jaden McDaniels did make 3 out of his 9 shots, 2 out of 4 from the 3-point line. Okay, the rest of this is clean. So omitting this 3-point percentage where he did score 2 out of 5, ladies and gentlemen, 2 out of 5. Ignore this. He did score 2 out of 5. Those are the numbers for Jalen Williams. On the other side, Jaden McDaniels put up 10 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Overall, guys, I'm giving advantage to Jalen Williams. I think it's pretty unanimous there. Jaden McDaniels can show up, but he's wildly inconsistent. How about the power forward position? Guys, something about Julius Randle, man, I don't know. I feel like one of the most underrated, or maybe not even underrated, but overlooked players in the NBA is number 30 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 30 minutes, 24 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. He is taking shots and making shots as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, nothing against Chet Holmgren, but only 10 points in the game, 5 rebounds. That being said, he played 21 minutes. He played less than half the basketball game. Chet was out there for 21 minutes in a 48-minute game. You can do the calculations yourself. If you put him in for the whole time, assuming that he keeps this pace, he would have had a double-double. And if all of these numbers would have just doubled and he would have played the I guess, 42 minutes of the game, which he doesn't normally average 42 minutes. I've got the averages tucked away somewhere here, guys. He would have had a much better day, but it was a bad day for shooting for the entire team. How about center position, guys? Man, I cannot tell you how sick I am of Rudy Gobert. I so underwhelmed by Rudy Gobert. And Isaiah Hartenstein, I also don't understand what's going on with him because he shows up and early in the games, Isaiah Hartenstein will knock down points. In game 2, he started off hot. He had 11 points in the first quarter, and then he went to Ghost Town. He was nowhere. So that made absolutely no sense to me. When Isaiah Hartenstein gets hot, just leave him on the court, bro. Let him do his thing. Anyways, Rudy Gobert is a completely different conversation. Rudy. I know it's Ruby, but a Rudy. Anyways. Oh, man. Rudy Gobert, a disappointment. 7 rebounds is not so bad. 2 steals, 1 block. He did get something in every single category, so he did participate at every facet of the game, except for 3-point shots. But the fact that this man cannot get over 10 points in a game when you're that big, when your team is missing shots, when you've got 7 rebounds and a bunch of those are offensive rebounds on top of it, what are you doing? Why are you not putting that back down? Like, what are you doing? Anyways, Isaiah Hartenstein had 6 rebounds in the game, no assists. He did get a block in the game. Both of these guys were 3 out of 6. Rudy Gobert got a trip to the stripe. He knocked down a free throw. That's all there really is to talk about on that. But shout out to all of our VIP channel members. We're going to have to update this here pretty soon as well. Shout out to all of our channel members out here. Brandy, Chi-Town, Denise, Gary, and JT, Lou, Lorinda, Robert, and Val. Thank you guys very, very much for being channel members. Guys, it's 10 cents a day to be a channel member. And what this does for the channel, man, it allows us to continue to get better. It allows us to continue to get these graphics going. It allows us to continue expanding on what we're doing. Shout out to Michelle as well. Rayzilla, I see you, bro. Whenever you come in here, you always check in towards the end of the games. I don't mind when you check in. I'm just glad that you checked in. Shout out to Send It and Shiva75 as well. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. Like, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. There are some new names I need to add to this list as well, guys. First Down channel members, we've got a handful of new ones here. And thanks to Robert Samora, this list is about to blow up, bro, if people decide to jump on. But if you see your name out here, I appreciate you guys. Of course, CMC later, our man out there. What up, big dog? Great to have you, CMC. Shout out to Jesse T. Shout out to Savannah, my wife's best friend. Shout out to my wife who's on this list. Don't know why my wife wants to. That's so funny to me, but yes, love it. Love her. She'll stay on the list no matter what. Anyways, shout out to anybody whose name is on this list. And shout out to you guys for watching this live stream. All right, guys, let's turn this off. We will have the game today in Minnesota. Let's actually shrink myself back down and do it this way. We'll turn this back on. Scoreboard is on. Stat board doesn't need to come on just yet. The basketball. Basketball. Okay, guys, tip-off is in just a few moments, y'all, so it's not going to be happening just yet. Where am I at here? Perfect. What other fast hot button keys do I have? Okay, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Prepper? How you doing, big dog? Fist bumps to you, sir. Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys, is the over-under for today's game. And real quick, once again, we do this every pregame. Let's break down these two teams, and you guys can make your decisions on who you think is gonna win. Now, the Minnesota Timberwolves defense is good. They're a top 5, top 6 team defensively. But the Oklahoma City Thunder's defense is better, and they did not show up defensively in the last game. I will bring up the OKC Thunder's defensive stats, but for now, let's focus on the defensive stats here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. During the regular season, Minnesota, 5th in the NBA in points allowed. They gave up less than 110 points. Field goal percentage, 7th in the NBA in field goal percentage allowed and 6th at 3-point percentage allowed. They also force teams into ISO basketball, allowing them just 24 assists per game. I guess that's not necessarily ISO ball. That's a good balance between the two. When you see that number kind of get lower to like the 20, 21, you'll see those possessions changing. You'll see it in the actual game. Now, offensively, you know, bro, there's a lot of yellow out here. Now, they can shoot the three-point shot, but it does concern me that there is this much yellow out here on the offensive side for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They do average 114 points per game. Again, last game, they put up 143 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. So that number will change here for the postseason. I actually need to update. No, I have that one updated as well. How about field goal percentage? At the three-point line, not so bad. Inside the three-point line, I don't understand how you're shooting at you're literally middle of the pack. This puts them at the bottom half of the table. Out of 30 NBA teams, they are 16th, so they're technically in the bottom half in the NBA in field goal accuracy. Same thing for assists per game and total offensive rebounds. It's not great. It's really not great, but even so, the Minnesota Timberwolves are here. So who am I to say? This is just on paper, guys, and the game is not played on paper. This also does not tell us what is going to happen today. It just tells us what this was like during the regular season. Now let's take a look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, and this is a lot greener of a salad, that's for sure. This is the best defense in the NBA without a doubt, guys. And the only other team in the playoffs that could have kept up defensively with this unit would have been the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics had great numbers defensively. Still not as good as Oklahoma. The OKC Thunder defense is so stacked. They are the best in the NBA at forcing teams into terrible shots. They force teams to take shots when they... Guys, if you have a defensive possession where you force the offense to go all the way down to 1 second left on the shot clock, half a second left on the shot clock, they will be taking those ugly shots with someone's hand in their face. And because of that, these numbers are the way that they are. Also, they protect the basketball well. They force 11 turnovers per game. And defensively, they force 17 turnovers per game. And offensively, they only give up the basketball less than 12 times per game on average. That is both the best in the NBA at protecting the basketball as well as getting it back. When we look at points per game, this team, top 3 team in scoring, top 10 team when it comes to field goal percentage and three-point percentage, and a top 12 team when it comes to assists per game. Where they struggled is on the offensive glass right here, and that translated in 2 days ago in that game. Once again, the head-to-head comparison here. Let me look at the game recap. 50 total rebounds for the Minnesota Timberwolves, just 31 for OKC. Okay, but home field advantage, says Archiver. Big facts. What up, Anthony? I thought this was about the game, says Anthony. What? I have no clue what he is saying. Oh, well, I don't think I stuttered, but hey, it is what it is. All right, y'all, so this game will be starting off in just a moment. We're breaking down some statistics now before we get this one started. Why don't we take a quick look here at the starters for this game? So we broke down all the starters, and we talked about last game. At center for the Minnesota Timberwolves, the home team today, it will be Rudy Gobert. At power forward, Julius Randle, number 30. At small forward, it will be Jaden McDaniels. At shooting guard, your starter today, Anthony Edwards, a.k.a. Ant-Man. And, of course, Mike Conley at point guard. Now, if you guys don't know these faces, you can put your fingers on the screen and zoom in and familiarize yourself with what these guys look like. I will bring up images of them as the game goes on so you guys can kind of paint the picture in your head. Thunder the F up, says Victoria. Okay. Let's take a look at the starters here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, Isaiah Hardenstein, number 55, will be the main center here. Power forward today is going to be Chet Holmgren. We talk statistics for all these guys out here. How about small forward? We've got Jalen Williams. Big hair, number 8, Jalen Williams, not number 6, Jalen Williams. There, and I have to say this every single game. There are 2 Jalen Williams on this team, and a lot of times we see them on the court at the same time, so when we call it, it's sometimes difficult to do. Okay, because I say Jalen Williams to Jalen Williams, and I can't see you guys, but I can feel the eyebrows going up when they're like, Jalen Williams to Jalen Williams? What are you talking about? Who can possibly stop SGA? That's a good question. Anyways, Lujan Stort at shooting guard and SGA point guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Mario, you're getting some new subscribers. Thank you, Diggs. Shout out to all of those new subscribers. Smash them free subs right now, says Richard Carr. Appreciate that, my friend. Wolves are effing up, says not JT. Are you not entertained, ladies and gentlemen? We are live right now, coming at y'all from San Antonio starters. J-Dub is the starter right now, says Victoria Wilson. Victoria, J-Dub is the starter. Jalen Williams is a starter. One of them, by the way, bench players out here as well. Kenrich Williams, center. Aaron Wiggins, we see a lot. By the way, y'all, I will say that this bench here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, in my opinion, Jalen is number 6. Jalen is number 8. Got it. Oh, so Victoria is saying, call Jalen number 8, J-Dub, and then call Jalen number 6. Just call him Jalen. Okay, all right. What up, Walter? Thanks for checking into the conversation right now. Walter checking in. Shout out to Aika Magsayo. What up, Aika? Thanks for checking in. Guys, we got a lot of people in here. Why doesn't a pirate know his alphabet? Donkey dropping a joke right now. Let us know, Donkey. By the way, guys, if you drop a joke in the chat, you may as well just drop the punchline, because then we'll forget what we're talking about. Shout out to Mr. Springs. Shout out to Walter. Shout out to Dan. Walter says right here, he says, hey, my friend, I was listening to you with the Knicks versus Pacers, and I just want you to know that I really like your show and our rock and roll music, same favorites music era. Let's go, Walter. Appreciate that, bro. My favorite cartoon character, Sterling Archer. There you go, MDK. Sterling Archer. Shout out to Diggs. Let's see. Thank you, Mr. Springs. I appreciate that, sir. Woo Basketball, says my beautiful wife. Let's go Thunder, says Leo. What up, Leo? Steven, checking in right now. Stefan Hammond. Hammond? Steven Hammond? Is it Steven or Stefan? Either way, Hammond checking in, saying OKC Thunder up. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. He's a clown. He's gonna get caught. Just you wait and see. Why is everybody always picking on me? Nice country kisses. I just watched Lilo and Stitch with my children. I remember watching Lilo and Stitch for sure. Reading some comments out here. Welcome, Lucinda. Saludos desde Sonora, México. ¿Qué onda, Miguel? Gracias por estar aquí, mi amigo. Bendiciones a ti también. Shout out to Kiera. Kiera Knightley says, Diggs, okay. This is not my beautiful wife, LOL, says Owl on the Prowl. Your commentary is good. Thank you, Mr. Springs. I appreciate you. Baja, I like your show very mucho, says Baja. You got him singing, says Jeremy. Sports Tender. I like that, Brando. That's a good one. 1 giggity 2 songs, so the winning the overs tonight, possibly. Keep in mind, Mario, that anyone, even famous folks, can discover Football Nation, and that includes members of the Dallas Cowboys. Even Jerry Jones himself. Claro Recio, what's going on? L-Rock, welcome. Jamal Weeks, shout out to you. Miguel Perez, what's up? Farshad Farsi, welcome. Let's even the series, says Farshad. All right, guys. Right now, we should be getting tip-off any moment. During the free throws, y'all, I will be bringing up some more statistics for y'all. If y'all don't recognize these players, you don't know what they look like, I will bring up photos. No, Mike Conley is not one-armed. He has 2 arms. You can see it in this photo. I just cut that one out by accident. So point guard, shooting guard, and we will go down this list, guys, during the postseason. Regular season stats on the left, postseason stats on the right. We will bring those up during free throws, should time permit. Callie, the trash talker, saying, hey, que lo que, amigo, que onda? Que lo que? Eso me dice a mí que tú tienes que ser del Caribe. Que lo que onda? Okay, shout out to you. Thank you very much, Walter. Thank you very much. All right, guys, missing number saying Skull. Ricardo in Norway. Shout out to Ricardo out in Norway. He's been checking in. Dude, Ricardo, you've been checking in like every day for the past 2 weeks, which is pretty cool, dude. Appreciate that. Okay. Anyways, as I said, y'all, we will go through these lists. We will break down these lists as these players go onto the court. Excuse me. For both sides, y'all, I've got the stats. I've got the data for both teams, and we will break this down. Tip off here in just a moment. So let's go ahead and get the game started. Let's pull up all of our numbers. Let's get everything situated. Tip off coming up right here, right now. Let's turn this off. Basketball right behind me. We're going to move back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream so far. I'm going to grab a seat right now because Unk is old. That's right, guys. I'm 33 years old, and I feel every little bit of it. You got to get one for Pacers Freddie Mercury tomorrow. You're talking about Shepard. You're talking about Shepard. That's so funny. Archiver thinks that Shepard looks like Freddie Mercury. Time counts and measuring. Time counts and measures. Shrug. All right, guys. Fun fact, Mike Conley never had a technical foul in his 18-year career. No way, 2Tran. That's wild. That is pretty cool. Maybe y Martín González, saludos desde España, or as you guys would say, España. Hey, man, I like Spanish soccer. David Villa was my hero for years. I love David Villa. I thought he was like God's gift to football. Anyway, saludos. Gracias por estar aquí, mi gente. Un placer como siempre. Shout out to all my people. Shout out to all my beautiful people out there. Men, women, all of you guys. Appreciate y'all for being here. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. Let's get it started. Ha! Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Running and running. All right, guys, still waiting for the tip-off right now. Players getting all stretched out. They're going onto the court. We are lining up for tip-off at this very moment. Has not happened just yet, but we are around the circle above my head. Official with the basketball right now. He's doing whatever this is right here. I guess he's got 4 players on the court. Now we got 5 players on the court. We're all set. Rudy Gobert shaking hands with Chet Holmgren. We are lined up for tip-off. Edwards at the bottom of the screen, at the top of the screen. Oh, my goodness. We've got basketball. Here we go. There's the tip-off. It will be won by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves get the tip-off to start right here. And we are going to the left of your screen. Rudy Gobert at the three-point line with it. Working on Hardenstein. Gobert hands this over to Edwards. Edwards back to Gobert. Gobert will drive. Gobert will go up, and he will be stuffed by Chet Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to the three-point line. Williams for 3. It's good. OKC will draw first blood, and it's a 3-point shot right there for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Mike Conley with the basketball backs up to the three-point line. He passes this over to Julius Randle, who pulls up and shoots the mid-range jump shot. That shot is good for Julius Randle. The score is now 3-2. Basketball has been brought in. Lou Dort brings the ball up court. Lou Dort with it. He passes to the top of the screen. We've got Jalen Williams, who makes his move, pulls up and shoots from the elbow. The bucket is there for OKC. It's 5-2. 11 minutes left to go. Basketball in the hands of Mike Conley. Conley passes this one to the bottom of the screen. Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels working on Holmgren. He steps up and pulls up the shot from the free throw line. He buries that one. It's a 1-point game. 5-4. OKC, Minnesota. We got a game. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Here's Jalen Williams working on McDaniels. Williams goes up and he shoots. It's high up off the glass. No good. And it will go out of bounds. Looks like it was last touched. It definitely looked like it was last touched by Julius Randle, but they're going to give the basketball to the Minnesota Timberwolves for whatever reason. Basketball has been inbounded, so no need to challenge that. Unable to challenge that. Here's Mike Conley. Mike Conley will pull up and shoot. Mike Conley for three. No good. It rattles the rim but doesn't drop. So rebounded by OKC. Basketball now in the front court with SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander working on Rudy Gobert. He steps back to the corner three right here. He pulls up and shoots the three. It's off the back iron. An offensive rebound for Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren gets the board and gets the bucket. It's now 7-4. It's a 3-point game. 9:55 left to go in the first quarter as we open up this basketball game. I hope you guys are still with me. Here is Julius Randle. Randle at the straightaway, almost losing it. Randle still with it. He is double teamed. He is in trouble. Basketball gets stripped. Basketball goes out of bounds. 9 seconds left to go on the shot clock. 9:42 left to go on the game clock. The clock has stopped as the basketball goes out through the baseline. So the basketball is on the baseline. Am I making sense to you guys? Am I talking too fast? I want you guys to stay engaged with me. Or maybe, if you're not, either way, just stick around, hang out with us. Let's have some fun. Keep the chat warm, guys. I never likes looking back at a cold chat. Here's a three-point shot for Mike Conley, and we have a tied game, ladies and gentlemen. We've got it all tied up at 9:34. Chet Holmgren with the basketball. Holmgren will drive. He will shoot. It's off the front of the rim. No rebound there for OKC. It's rebounded by Chet Holmgren. He gets his own board. Basketball at the three-point line. Here's a three-point shot. Lou Dort off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound. A pump fake for Williams. Dort gets the basketball back now. Dort will drive. It's poked away. Dort goes up. He shoots. He is fouled. 9:11 left to go. That stops the clock. Okay, 9:11 stops the clock. Probably be easier to just do this way and put the time back on. Game just getting started. We are at the free throw line. We can turn on the stats here. Refresh this, get you all your stats. Sweet. First free throw there, ladies and gentlemen, is good. Oklahoma City Thunder, they go up right now. Oklahoma City Thunder is up right now. The score is 8-7. Lou Dort is at the free throw line shooting a pair. The first one was good. The second one off the back of the rim. It will be rebounded here by Minnesota. Minnesota with the basketball now. Here is Anthony Edwards. Edwards just now crossing the midway point here. And somehow Lou Dort looks like he slipped on a Mario Kart banana. That stops the clock with 9:03. It looks like it's going to be a turnover here. So Julius Randle put up a moving screen right there. Lou Dort spun around after taking the hip check. So the basketball now in the hands of OKC. A turnover there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's SGA who turns the basketball over again. Anthony Edwards feeds to McDaniels. McDaniels to the rack. He gets the bucket. Looked like a foul too. It should be an and one. That's a bucket for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It stops the clock. We'll go to the free throw line. And one, Jaden McDaniels to shoot one more. Okay. When Jerry Jones sees your broadcasting talent, the Cowboys will beat the San Antonio Spurs in hiring you. Man, I don't know who I would appreciate more. I've been a diehard Cowboys fan since I turned 21. I didn't start watching football till I turned 21. I'm 33 now. I've been watching football religiously for 12 years. That second, the and one opportunity is good, guys. I've been watching the San Antonio Spurs since I was like 4 years old. There's a three-point shot. Jalen Williams, my goodness, number 8 with a bucket there. A three-point shot is good for OKC. Basketball now in the front court here for Minnesota. Mike Conley with it. Mike Conley feeds this one inside to McDaniels. McDaniels goes inside the paint, passes back to Julius Randle. Shot clock down to 10. Randle with it. Randle trying to get past Lou Dort. Lou Dort playing great defense. Julius Randle will spin. He will pass. A shot from the corner for Mike Conley. No good. Another missed shot for Conley. And the basketball has been pushed forward. Rebounded by OKC. A stripped basketball there. Mike Conley getting his hands involved defensively here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the basketball. Passes to Lou Dort. Lou Dort for three. Lou Dort overshoots it. It goes over the rim and hits the backboard on the other side. Looks like there was a foul under the rim. 8:02 left to go. That looks like the foul will be against OKC, and it will be Minnesota basketball. I stand corrected. It looks like the foul was against Minnesota. It will be OKC basketball. 7 minutes 8:02 left to go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the inbound pass. Basketball has been inbounded. Here goes Jalen Williams. He dumps off to Hardenstein. Hardenstein loses the basketball. Gobert gets it. Here's the movement, and it's a 3-on-4. There's the shot. Three-point shot, no good. It's an offensive rebound. Pass, Randle to Conley. Conley, one more pass here to Daniels. McDaniels shoots the three. It goes off the backboard and in. Another three-point shot falls for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's 11-13. Minnesota has a 2-point lead. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander passes to the 3-point line. Lou Dort lets it fly. Lou Dort will score. It's 14-13. And it's a shootout today, ladies and gentlemen. 14-13. Mike Conley with it. Mike Conley, mid-range jump shot. He shoots. He missed again. An offensive rebound and a putback is there for Rudy Gobert. Gobert gets the putback. It's a 1-point lead for Minnesota. Basketball in the hands of SGA. SGA with it at the 3-point line. He steps up. He pulls up and shoots from the elbow. That shot gets a friendly shooter's roll, and it bounces and drops through the hoop. It is 16-15. It is 16-15 in the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm howling like a wolf right now, and that's not intentional. Anthony Edwards kicks to the 3-point line. There's the 3-point shot off the rim. No good. It's rebounded this time by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here is Luguentz Dort. Jalen Williams, Williams at the Target Center logo. Williams going to slow things down. 6:30 left to go. Pass to Hardenstein. Pass to SGA. SGA around the right-hand side. He swerves. He goes up. He zigzags. He dumps that one in. That's another bucket for the Thunder. It's now 18-15. It's a 3-point game. Minnesota brings the basketball in. Julius Randle with the ball in his right hand as he crosses half court. Randle steps on it, tries to get past Williams, can't do it. The basketball is in a scramble in the corner, and it's going to be a turnover here. Minnesota loses the basketball. OKC brings it back. SGA finds a wide open Isaiah Hardenstein. Hardenstein doesn't exactly have the range. He dumps this one off to Jalen Williams. Williams with the basketball. He's at the hash. He drives. He goes into the paint. No look pass to Holmgren. Holmgren drives. He is blocked by Gobert. Gobert gets the block. Here's Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels goes up with the Euro. Lays that one in, and the bucket is there for Minnesota. Timeout called. 5:38 left to go. This takes us to our first commercial break. Boy, do I need some water. Holy smokes. Boys and girls, are you still with me? Are you not entertained? Let's have some fun today. All right, guys, we go to a quick commercial break, and so I'm going to ask you guys a quick question here. Did Gobert did something? Says Father Time. All right, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Tell me, guys, in your opinion, has nothing to do with basketball, what is the best sour candy? You've got many options out there. We're going to read some chats, guys. We're just getting started right now, and I see the chat area popping off right now, so I appreciate you guys. We're going to read some of these comments together out here. I'm going to read some of these from the top down. Let's start with Boris. Boris dropping the number. Dropping his Wolves enthusiasm out there. Father Time saying Gobert did something. Hello at Big Unk Promotions. What up, Big Unk? Jeremy Hottenstein saying Gobert not having it tonight. Mr. Santana 02 dropping the thunder out there. Richard saying Gobert. Okay. Candy. Sour Patch Kids gotta be it. Living Alaska Native says fun blue dip. Okay. Country Kisses says sour gummy worms. Which kind? Do you like the trolley gummy worms? Do you like the Haribo gummy worms? Different brands do different things. I like Sour Heads, says Clifford. Ever had Warheads? I like Warheads. I like chili powder. And anything that's like Lucas or Tajín or Pulparindos or that kind of stuff, I'm about that life. Robert saying I don't like sour candy. Sour Mike and Ike's, dude, those are so sneakily good. Sour Skittles, bro, Dan. Don't get me started. Starburst strawberry. Y'all remember sour Starbursts? I don't know if those stuck around for too long, but those were so good. Hill 4472 with the comment that wins the day right now. Hill 4472 saying my ex. That's so funny. Warheads, all kind. Nice drop right there, Chris. Sweet Tarts says Everett Hill. My wife is a huge fan of Sweet Tarts. That's like My apology candy to her whenever I do something bad. The mango tamarindo with tahini coating. Let's go, Tutran. Apple Jolly Ranchers, okay. Warheads, I see you, Cliff. Mango con chile, you already know, bro. Richie, thank you very much, sir. Chili powder for candy? Jeremy, have you never tried tahini on your candy? Have you never tried tahini on, like, Nerds clusters? Like, Nerds clusters with tahini, bro? Oh, my gosh. But then again, I'm an animal. I eat tahini straight out of the palm of my hand. I literally just eat tahini like it is candy. And I put tahini on everything, bro. I really enjoy spicy. I really enjoy sour. So anything spicy and sour gets me fired up right now. Sour Gushers. Those are okay. Those are all right. I like Gushers. I like sour. Something about the Sour Gushers didn't mesh the way that I wanted. Dan, getting a little more specific right there. He says the sour watermelons. I agree with the sour watermelons, but I think that if you go to your local grocery store and you see the lemonade flavored Sour Patch Kids, thank me later. Buy it. You'll like it. I promise. Diggs. Yeah, you got it, bro. Shout out to your son, Colin. What up, Colin? Shout out to you and your dad, man. Thanks for watching this live stream. We're back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and bring this up. Basketball is going to go down for OKC. That's a good bucket there for the Oklahoma City Thunder as we come back from this commercial break. I'm going to step away from the comments, guys. We'll ask another thought-provoking question, or I guess saliva-producing question later. Here's the basketball in the hands of, looks like Anthony Edwards. He gets stuffed. Anthony Edwards going to give up the basketball. It looked like he got stuffed right there by, was that Alex Caruso who got a block? 5:03 left to go. The whistles did come in on this end of the court, guys. We got a dead ball right now. A foul has been called. And we'll leave this over here. All right, guys, basketball to be inbounded in just a moment. So there was a foul there, loose ball foul. Looked like Lou Dort took out Jaden McDaniels' legs as he dove for the basketball. It's in the hands of Naz Reid now. Naz Reid with it. A turnover. Chet Holmgren comes up with it. Holmgren slows things down. He has the basketball now at the logo. Holmgren goes right. He's working on McDaniels. He passes this one over to SGA. SGA working against Dante DiVincenzo. He works his way into the paint. SGA, a pump fake. He shoots. He scores. It's a 5-point lead now for OKC. 22-17. Jaden McDaniels with the basketball passes this to Julius Randle. Randle with it. He loses the basketball. A good defensive play there. Caruso with the steal. Jalen Williams goes to the top of the screen. It looks like they're going to go out of bounds or maybe a double dribble. I don't know. It looks like the officials are pointing that the basketball will go in this direction, so it will be OKC basketball. That stops the clock right now. Let me get my clock fixed. So there's another dead ball on this side of the court. We are still in the first quarter with 4:23 left to go. It looks like another timeout has been called. Maybe a coach's challenge. This will be reviewed. We go to another commercial break. Which team is the favorite and how many points are the underdogs getting? Let me know. Walter, I got you, bro. Scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, just for you, Walter, is the over-under for today. Thunder and Timberwolves fans, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. Eric saying 2-2 Minnesota will win today. Wolves in 7, just you watch. All right, guys, so 681 votes. Looks like most of you guys were actually pretty 50-50. So I asked you guys who you think will win today. Let's find out who you're rooting for. Who are you rooting for? And firstly, OKC, Minnesota. All right, guys, we're going to do a shout out for the Oklahoma City Thunder first. If you are a Thunder fan, drop your rain clouds and thunder here. By the way, San Antonio is on a tornado watch. Maybe that's courtesy of the Oklahoma City Thunder. But let's see who's out there. Victoria, I see you. Brandon, I see you out there as well. How many OKC fans do we have? Ricardo, check it in. What up, Ricardo? Who else? OKC in 5. Chris, I see you. Noah, I see you. Victoria Wilson dropping the Thunder. Miguel, we'll get to you guys in just a second. Don't you worry. Lightning and Thunder. Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. Ho! All right. Blue Shell, check it in right now saying, let's go Thunder. Gamer Ollie saying Edwards gonna cook. I see Mr. Santana out there. Oh, here we go. Now we've got the Thunder fans coming in. Mr. Santana, Robert Zamora, I see you. Janae, what is up? Let's go. OKC Thunder says Big Raw. Big Raw SHIT 12. What a name, sir. The Organic Biomechanic, I see you out there. Natalie saying millions. I'm a millionaire. I'm a young money millionaire. Okay, guys. Cool as cash. I see you. Mark Prather, I see you saying OKC. Alfonso Dantelis, I see you, bro. Let's go. Ralph Lindemann, I see you as well. By the way, Ralph was my favorite character on the Magic School Bus. For whatever that's worth. Shout out to Richard Carr. Shout out to KSH. All right, guys. Well done, Thunder fan. You guys understood the assignment right there. NR2D, I see you as well. Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning in the thunder. Thunder. Let's go, Derek. All right, guys. We're still in the middle of this commercial break. Let's do it for the Timberwolves. Where are my Timberwolves fans at now? Where are my Minnesota Timberwolves fans at now? Let's see your wolves. Let's see your trees. I see Draven out there. Nice. I see you, Draven. I see you, Anti-X. I see you out there, Tutran. Let's go. Joshua Bowens with the wolf. What up? Magic School Bus was lit, says Brandon. Country, I see the Timberwolves. By the way, I messaged you, or I sent you that comment on Facebook, and I stand very corrected. My warm and fuzzy feeling might be coming back here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Missing number. Is that a Pokemon reference? Is missing number a Pokemon reference? Because if it is, that's a fire name. Shout out to Trey. Shout out to Stellar. Shout out to Leola. Shout out to all of our Timberwolves fans. Joshua, Trey, Vicky, Melissa Rose. That's a stolen basketball right there for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here we go in transition. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the basketball. 4:05 left to go as we come back from the commercial break. Here we go. With the basketball now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a little 1-2 fadeaway. He shoots, he scores, knocks that down 24-17. 7-point lead now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Naz Reid, a court pass here. Back now in the hands of Julius Randle. Naz Reid at the straightaway. Naz Reid will bury the three. It's a 4-point game, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. My clock is a little bit off, but we're just going to let this one tick for now. Look away, YouTube. I see you out there. Look away. Here we go, guys, with the basketball now. Jalen Williams shoots. Jalen Williams will score 27-20. Missing number. I see you, Poke Nerds. That's definitely was. Dante DiVincenzo shoots a three of his own. It's no good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step away from the comments for just a moment to call this game the best way that I can. The basketball is in the hands of Caruso, now in the hands of SGA. SGA is at the hash mark. He passes to Jalen Williams, lets the 27-footer fly, and that basketball will get poked out of bounds. It will be a turnover here. And it will be Minnesota basketball. Basketball to be inbounded here momentarily. Let me stop the clock right now. We got about 2:55 left to go before we get the inbound. 2:55 left to go here before we get the inbound right now. Thunder in 6. I see NR2D checking in right now as well. Okay, guys. Here we go. Inbound basketball, there it is. It's now in the hands. It's actually at the bottom of the screen here. Here's Jaden McDaniels, Alexander Walker. Nickeil Alexander-Walker passes this one over to, looks like Dante DiVincenzo, over to Alexander Walker. The pass back to him. He moves in open space. Pass to a three-point shot for Dante DiVincenzo. And Dante DiVincenzo knocks it down, keeps it a 4-point game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. This has been a long first quarter, but it's been a heck of a good one here. A no-look pass behind the back, and here's a pull-up jump shot. That jump shot will fall right there. Looks like Williams will get this one. Here is the basketball, a cross-court pass here, a three-point shot for Alexander Walker is good. The score is 29-26. It's a 3-point game right now with 2:05 left to go. Minnesota right there. SGA with the basketball here. Let's see, guys. SGA Goes to the left. He pulls up. He doesn't like the look. He steps back to the straightaway. He lets it fly. He buries it. There's a shot for Oklahoma City. Moving the basketball up court quickly, Dante DiVincenzo has the ball. DiVincenzo goes up. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. No foul right here. Gobert has it. Looks like they're going to blow the whistle and say Gobert committed the foul. 1:36 left to go. That'll be a turnover here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Plenty of basketball left. If you're going to make your mistakes, make the mistakes now. Don't make them in the fourth quarter where it matters. Don't make them in the fourth quarter where it matters. It's a 32-26 game. It's a 6-point game. Okay. 1:30 left to go in the first quarter. Basketball up here, and it looks like there's going to be a foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will draw the foul, and Dante DiVincenzo will be the one committing it. That does put OKC in the bonus, and that gives us a trip at the free throw line. So, we go to the free throw line. We are now looking at a pair of free throws. 1:27 left to go. Here are some stats for you guys. Here are some stats. Victoria saying, that's the way, I like it, Almost a flawless first quarter for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let's take a look at that, guys. 65% from the floor for OKC, 55% from three-point land. Both teams playing extremely well here, but OKC is lights out at this moment. You can see the stats for yourself above my head right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shoots both the free throws, knocks them both down. The score is now 34-26. It's an 8-point lead for OKC. Let's turn off the stats and move the basketball once again. Basketball is in the front court right here. Here is Anthony Edwards at the three-point line. He passes to Naz Reid. Naz Reid is in trouble, has to dump off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with it. He drives. DiVincenzo tries to Euro. He shoots. He scores. By the way, man, I'm just going to call it like I see it. Alex Caruso is an absolute defensive menace. For his size, man, the way he gets involved is so good. SGA has the basketball right now, though. SGA at the elbow. He kicks this one out. Cason Wallace for three. No good. An offensive rebound here. Another attempt. This time that one is good. Isaiah Joe buries the three here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's 37-28. It's a 9-point game. Anthony Edwards will go up and shoot. Edwards will lay that one up and in. There will also be a foul there. And one for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-point play possible here. Trip to the free throw line. We're going to move this over to the other side. You guys can see the stats behind me right now. I love this game, says Garfield Smith. I see you're right, says Cali Boy. What up, Cali Boy? How you doing? I like your style, son, says Derek Miller. Thank you, Derek. Fist bumps to you. That free throw is off the mark by Anthony Edwards. Let's turn off the stats. The basketball does go out of bounds here through the sideline. Let's turn this off. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Football Nation. I hope you guys watch this live stream and think that it's one of the better products that are out there on YouTube. And if you do believe so, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Here's a three-point shot for Alex Caruso. The basketball is not going to go through the hoop, though. Another offensive rebound for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's a pass. There's a pass. You get a pass. You get a pass. Here's another pass. And another one. Isaiah Joe finally lets it fly. It's off the front of the rim. It's no good, and it's back in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves in the front court, and there will be a foul right here, or maybe someone stepped on the sideline. It'll be a turnover on Anthony Edwards, an empty possession, and I need to fix my clock, by the way. We got 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Don't know what I was doing there. Okay. The disc golf saying you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Here we go, guys. So they're going to call that a double dribble on Anthony Edwards, and Edwards does turn the basketball over. We have 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. By the way, I didn't add the bonus on right here or add timeouts for either team. Both have 6 remaining right now. Basketball has been inbounded with 3 seconds left to go. 1 second left. There's a full court shot. It is tipped. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's move on to the second. Okay, reset the clock. Reset everything here. And this takes us to a commercial break. 8 on songs already, Father Time. I love it. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all very much. Our goal for today was to get to 31.6. We only need 49 new subscribers. It is the end of the first quarter. We are slowly growing on the channel. How many of you guys are new? How many of you guys are new right now? And by new, I mean you've been here less than 5 times. If you are new, say hello. Drop 5 emojis, guys. Drop me some of your best emojis. Stick around for halftime. I do have a trivia quiz for you guys as well. By the way, if you check out my website, we're doing a $100 giveaway. There is nothing that you need to pay for that one. We're also running a promo right now for Underdog if you guys are interested with that. And you can sign up using our promo code. This channel is called Football Nation FN, so that's why we say let's effing go. Shout out to Derek Hill. He is new. Jeremy Hottenstein. What up, Jeremy? Shout out to AB, I see you. Cali Boy saying yes. Draven, first time. What up, Draven? We got Dominicano. Henry Q. ¿Qué onda, papá? ¿Qué tal, mi amigo? Yo también soy dominicano. Un placer, Henry. Welcome, my friend. The Organic Biomechanic saying hello, hello. Organic Biomechanic. Shout out my second, and it won't be my last, says Chris. Nice. I love it. Shout out to Cool As Cash, says new as well. Let's see. New for about 3 or 4 games. I like it. Johnny Gallegos. I like it. I love it. Who else out here? Second game for Alfonso. Shout out to you, Alfonso. Mark Jones. I know it's Mike Jones, but 281-330-8004. Almost. Mike, Mark, Tomato. Shout out to Mark Jones. What up, Mark? How you doing, sir? Shout out to Walter out there. I appreciate you, Walter. Hello, this is my second time watching, and it's my new favorite show on YouTube. Thank you, Timeout Double D. Appreciate that. Shout out to Owl on the Prowl, who is definitely not new, but I appreciate you, Owl. Garfield, welcome, sir. Appreciate you. First time, says Combat Ace. All right, guys, we're going to get to the action here in just a moment. Victoria saying fire and thunder, not earth, wind, and fire, though. Cali Boy saying all stream says Vivid Clips. All right, Vivid Clips, what up, man? Purple Rock Prod, I see you out there. Okay, guys, welcome to all the newbies out there. Still outclassing the other guys, says Chris. Thank you very much, sir. Shout out to Warren Smith saying, yo. What up, Warren? How you doing, sir? All right, guys. Appreciate all the newbies checking in right now. DK Josh saying, what up, Brody? What up, DK Josh? Jesus, I see you out there. Or Jesus is my savior. He says that's his name. Shout out to you, bro. Wolves got to turn it. Look, it's still early, guys. Y'all can see the stats over here on the right-hand side. These are all the numbers for all the players. It's not over. Minnesota Timberwolves are down by 7, but anything can happen. Looks like 53% of this room is rooting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That does not mean that 53% believe that the Timberwolves will win. They're just rooting for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who are you guys rooting for? Who are y'all rooting for? We have 291 votes in the Who Are You Rooting For category. Do we have 291 likes yet on this live stream? We're going to go ahead and try to keep pumping those numbers up. Second quarter about to get started, guys. Cali Boy saying you're cooler than the other side of the pillow. My first time, get jiggy with it, says Jonathan Lee. Getting jiggy with it. Nah. Nah, getting jiggy with it. And Isaiah Joe getting jiggy with it. Passes this out to the three-point line. That shot no good for Alex Caruso. Let's start the clock here. Move the basketball up court, and Mike Conley has it. Conley passes this one to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Conley at the Target Center logo. It's picked off. Jalen Williams with the steal. Man, talk about lazy passing there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's going to be a problem, guys. You cannot sleep on Oklahoma City's defense. They are there every single play, every single possession. A beautiful reversal layup right there for Naz Reid will land for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's a wide open three-point shot for Jalen Williams on the other end of the court. It will be rebounded by Naz Reid. The shot is no good. And here is Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He goes on. He is fouled. Or maybe not. Basketball goes out of the baseline right there. 11:02 left to go. All right, guys. So, I hope you guys are here. Forgot 57% of them, says Alfonso. Here we go, guys. We're waiting for 47%. 46% rooting for OKC. What up, OKC fans? Boris saying Dominican Cat fans. All right, y'all, waiting for the inbound pass. So that was an inbound pass. Here is Minnesota with the basketball. And it looks like Julius Randle is triple teamed right now. A pass to the corner, a wide open three. It is going to be no good as it goes out of bounds. That shot there looks like Shannon Jr., Terrence Shannon Jr. No good. Okay, guys, Terrence Shannon off the mark right there. Basketball being brought up right now by Jalen Williams. Let's get checked back in. Let's stay focused. Chet Holmgren has the basketball, a pump fake, a drive, and he takes that to the rack. That is a dunk right there for OKC. They are up by 9 at this point after that dunk by Chet Holmgren. Monster dunk there. Here we go with the basketball now. Shannon Jr. with it. He gives this one over to Julius Randle, who was on the move. Passes to Alexander Walker, who buries the three from the corner. It's a 6-point lead now for OKC. Minnesota gets 3 back. Here is Jalen Williams with it. He's at the CarMax logo inside the 3-point line. He steps up to the elbow. He is working in the paint. You got to blow the whistle, ref. That's 3 seconds in the key, bro. You got to blow the whistle there, ref. What are you doing? There's a pass to the 3-point line, a sidestep, a shot off the front of the rim. It's no good. Open your eyes, ref. Here we go, guys. Here's the move. There's the drive up off the glass. Terrence Shannon gets it to fall. The score is 37-41. OKC with the basketball here. And it looks like that should have been a foul against the Minnesota Timberwolves this time, but no whistle there. Officials blowing this game both ends. And Chet Holmgren in trouble. Clearly fouled on the shot and no whistle for him? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, what is the officiating happening right now? We're at the other end of the court, and of course they blow the whistle down here on this end. Okay, let me unpack what just happened. 9:21, and the officials are all over the place right now. The officials must be nervous or something. Mistakes by both teams were not called, guys. We had a clear 3-second in the paint issue here with the Oklahoma City Thunder. No whistle was blown, right? So then we go in transition, and over here there was a clear foul under the rim. No whistle was blown there either. We go back in transition, a clear foul when Chet Holmgren scored his shot. No whistle on that end either. And then we come back with it. Looks like we're at the free throw line here. Minnesota just knocked one down. Mike Conley hits a free throw. The score is 43-38. Excuse me, it's not Mike Conley. It's Shannon shooting right now. Refs are the MVP in the playoffs, says Jeremy. Both free throws are good. Score is 43-39. Basketball has been inbounded. So OKC with the basketball now. Maybe the officials can get their heads out of their backsides and we can get some good basketball here. There's a pass. There's a pass. Isaiah Joe with it. Isaiah Joe, a Euro step. He goes up. He shoots. They blow the whistle and one OKC. 9:07 left to go. The bucket and the foul. We go to the stripe now. Oklahoma City to shoot one. Gamer Ali, I appreciate you, bro. The refs are influenced by social media, says Victoria. Jody's saying this is 80 Styles refereeing right now, which is just close your eyes. We said it last time. I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref. .907 left to go. We are at the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen, at the stripe. Isaiah Joe. The and one opportunity is no good, but it's an offensive rebound either way. Here's Cason Wallace. He goes up, kicks to the three-point line. That bucket is there for Williams. So Williams gets the shot to fall. Here is Mike Conley. Mike Conley at the three-point line feeds inside. A pass to the three-point line. Shannon shoots. Shannon scores. It's a three-point shot there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The score is 48-42. You get the score fixed right now. 48-42. Jalen Williams with it. Jalen Williams upstairs for Hardenstein. He gets the dunk right there. Hardenstein drops the hammer on the alley-oop. Basketball in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pass to Shannon. Shannon at the three-point line. He drives. The pass is picked off. Cason Wallace comes up with it. He dumps this off to Williams. It's stolen from behind. A turnover. A pass to Alexander Walker. He goes up. He shoots. He scores. No whistle on that one. The official's not going to blow the whistle there. Basketball in the hands. Let's get the clock fixed once again. Get the ticker going. Here we go. Jalen Williams has it. Williams at the three-point line. He steps up. He drives. He pulls up, he shoots, it's short, a rebound, another offensive rebound. You've got to be kidding me. Either way, it looks like a turnover here. Hardenstein. Looks like the offensive rebound was the result of an over-the-back foul. It will be in the hands now of Minnesota. Okay, guys, Minnesota gets the basketball. Basketball at the baseline right now. Jeremy Hardenstein saying, let's go Wolves. OKC are on target at the Target Center. Both teams are pretty good right now, guys. 7:53 left to go. I haven't stopped my clock. That's my fault. 7:53. I'm adding time back on. I'm literally manually clicking the mouse here to add the time back on. We still have a dead ball right now. OKC leads the series 2-1, ladies and gentlemen. OKC leads the series 2-1. There is the inbound pass. And now the basketball is in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's start the clock once again. Looks like Anthony Edwards with it. He passes to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo passes to... looks like nobody. OKC comes up with it. Here's a pass, another pass, a feed inside. Looks like another turnover. Sloppy basketball here. And the officials, a lot of bodies colliding, not blowing the whistle right now. Dante DiVincenzo has it at the logo. Great defense by OKC. They're reading every potential pass. There's a fastball pitch inside to Rudy Gobert. Gobert is fouled. Under the rim, Gobert goes to the free throw line with 9:17 left to go. Let's bring up some stats for you guys. Over here on the right-hand side, you guys can see all the numbers for your favorite players. Okay, guys, here we go. Rudy Gobert is at the free throw line now. In games 1 and 2, Rudy Gobert, 7 points. So far in this game, Rudy Gobert has just nothing. Here's a shot. It's off. It has 2. So first free throw is no good for Rudy Gobert. Okay, 7:19 left to go. We are at the stripe, second quarter. 7 minutes left to go. Let's plug in our trivia quiz here. We're going to get another free throw for Rudy Gobert. We have a trivia quiz during halftime. I hope you guys are as excited for it as I am, Rudy Gobert, to shoot his second free throw. Gobert shoots the second. Looks like they're both off the mark, so bad shots there. Basketball now in the hands of OKC. Let's turn off the stats, move this forward. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. SGA passes to Cason Wallace. Wallace for 3. Swish! Ladies and gentlemen, that's a big bucket there for OKC. OKC goes back up by 9. Here is Alexander Walker with it. Walker at the three-point line. He passes to Gobert. Gobert with it. Gobert at the three-point line. That does not spell points. Here is, wow, a block from behind. There will draw a foul. Hardenstein swats the basketball, but it looks like Anthony Edwards will take a trip to the stripe to show Rudy Gobert how to shoot free throws, because Rudy Gobert missed 2 of his free throws out there. Richard, thanks for letting us know. We're sitting at 236 likes right now. Appreciate that, as long as I don't have to get involved, says Father Time. Welcome to all. If you're new, welcome back. Thank you, Country Kisses, for letting everyone know. Looks like we are in the middle of a commercial break right now, guys. So let me just take a quick look. Go to our game tracker here. Timberwolves have taken a full timeout. So the Timberwolves want to, I guess, review what's going on right now. They want to talk about it. They are at the free throw line right now. We're going to get 2 shots here for Rudy Gobert. We are in the middle of a commercial break. I guess I can bring up the stats above my head. That'll be easy. Scoreboard. Bring this up. Should be CBS tracker. Boom. Just like that. The score is 53-44. Score would have been 48-53. Shaking my head, Rudy. Well, there's the score right now. Thank you, NRD2, for letting us keep the like count right there. The goal for today, he says, is 500. I think we can do better than that. I think we can do 600. We had 600 yesterday. I think we can do 600 today. Our subscriber goal is to get to 31.6. And, of course, our view time goal is to try to get this live stream to over 5 minutes. We've actually been doing pretty good on that. It's been boosting the overall average of this channel as well. We've got other channels out there who are averaging much higher numbers, which is crazy to me. I think we got a pretty good product out here. But it's not about that, guys. It's all about keeping y'all entertained. Are you not entertained? Are you guys not having fun despite the score, regardless of what team you support? You said NRT. You said NRD2. You should say NR2D. What does that even mean? I'm curious. That might be your brand, I suppose. NR2D, but what is that? NR 2 dimensions? Or does that mean you're an artist? Is that just trying to make heads or tails of it? The Disc Golf saying we got 1,200 people watching. Shout out to you 1,200 folks. Appreciate you guys. What is up? High fives to all the newbies. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Appreciate it, says Anthony. I appreciate you, sir. Appreciate it, and thank you for sharing. It's my pleasure. 600 sounds nice, says Orlando. Derek Hill saying, I just subscribed. Shout out to Derek. Fist bumps to Derek. Let's go, bro. Waiting for Pacers game, says Eric Castillo. Thank you, Eric. We are in the middle of a commercial break. Why don't we take a look at that? So, quick shout outs to all you fine folks out there. By the way, we mentioned this at the start of the game. Guys, in games 1 and 2, the Oklahoma City Thunder outscored the Minnesota Timberwolves by 41 points. Then we turn around to game 3, and the Minnesota Timberwolves outscore OKC by 42 points in a single game. That is pretty wild. Game 4 happening right here, right now. By the way, we will have another game here as well. We will have game 4 tomorrow for the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks. I will be live covering that, guys, so be sure to come back. We are going to also have a game 5. And in case you haven't seen the pattern or haven't made heads or tails of this just yet, every game for the Eastern Conference will be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we will have games every other day until the series is over. That is true for the Eastern Conference. For the Western Conference, it is also every other day, but the games will start at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will break down all of the scores before the games. We are at the free throw line right now. Anthony Edwards shooting 2 free throws. At this moment, Ant-Man scores the first right now. Anthony Edwards at the free throw line. By the way, this is all part of our pregame breakdown. We break down the stats, guys. We break down the chats, guys. We break down all of our starters and go through all of this. Anthony Edwards knocks down both of those free throws. The score is 46-53 with 6:43 left to go. Let's get back to our head-to-head. All right, guys, basketball on the court right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he passes this one across court. Looks like a whistle comes in. I guess that'll be a foul against Anthony Edwards, who is looking dumbfounded by it right now. It's been an up-and-down series. This is the closest game they've had so far until the second half, at least, says Jeremy Hottenstein. Bro, Ant has to wake up and play like he usually plays, Gamer saying right now. Salute to Brooklyn. What up, Brooklyn? All right, guys. So we have a dead ball right now. Basketball has been inbounded. Chet Holmgren feeds this one to SGA. SGA will drive. He goes up. He goes down. How is that not a travel or a double dribble? He went up and laid down on the court with the basketball still in his hands. Come on, refs. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Minnesota Timberwolves basketball. But how do you not see an up and down? That's like elementary school travel. All right, guys, Anthony Edwards with the basketball. Edwards will drive. He kicks to the three-point line. The straightaway tray is there. The straightaway tray makes it a 4-point game with 6:07 left to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chet for 3. Chet answers back with a 3 of his own. And the score stays a 7-point lead for OKC. And now Anthony Edwards is the one on the ground. Is this game being played on ice? What is happening here? Rudy Gobert loses the basketball here, and Chet Holmgren gets the steal. A full court pass to Williams. Williams going to pass this back. It's stolen again. A pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo feeds inside to Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels will score. The score is 56-51. It's a 5-point game. Is this game being played on ice? Everyone is laying down on the ground, slipping and sliding on sweat and all kinds of nonsense here. Messy basketball. SGA fires the straightaway off the back of the rim. And last touched right now, it looks like it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Minnesota. It's OKC basketball. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. 5 minutes and 30. Looks like 5:14 left to go. Might be easier for me to do this. Okay, guys. So, officials not even sure what's happening here. The basketball is now in the hands of Minnesota, so Minnesota gets the basketball. I don't know if that makes sense. I think OKC won that battle there, but okay, ref. Whatever you say. This is crazy to me. Here's a pass to the three-point line. McDaniels lets it fly. Jaden McDaniels off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lou Dort. Lou Dort passes this to SGA. Like, it's so unfair for both sides that it's fair. SGA drives. He gets a lot of contact. He goes up, gets his own rebound, and now he's fouled. 4:48 left to go. It's like so unfair for both sides that it's just fair. Like, it's the weirdest thing right now. 4:48 left to go. Okay, this might be going over 218, says Kinfolk. Ice is cool, but in the forms of divisions. There's the shot, guys. SGA surprisingly misses the first of his 2 free throws. So the first of the 2 free throws is no good. First of the 2 free throws is no good. Appreciate you guys sticking around with me. Welcome to Football Nation. By the way, I haven't even said this. Hey, my name is Mario. If you guys want to say hi to me, you can say hi in the chat. I do read the chats, especially during commercial breaks. There's the second free throw. SGA will knock that one down. Let's start the clock here. The score is now 57-51. It's a 6-point game. Anybody's game here. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the hands of Jaden McDaniels. He passes cross court to Dante DiVincenzo, who lets it fly. No good. And it's rebounded by Chet Holmgren. Holmgren passes this to Alex Caruso. Over to SGA. SGA with the basketball at the Target Center logo. He's at the three-point line now. He pulls up and shoots in Williams' eye. Oh, that was in Randle's eye, and he knocked that one down. What a bucket for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who for most of the postseason has been absolute dumpster fire from three-point land. That shot off the front of the rim, no good for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 9-point lead once again. That stops the clock. 4:11. Looks like there was a foul right there. What's up, Dink the King? Shout out to you. He says, what's up, Mario? Shout out to Joshua Bowens. What up, Josh? What up, gamer? I see you out there. Stats, please. Farshad wants to see the stats. Looks like we are going to a commercial break, so this is a perfect opportunity to bring up the stats over here on the right-hand side. We're at the free throw line right now. Looks like Rudy Gobert to shoot a pair. So we bring up the stats, guys, typically when the game is kind of out of hand, or we bring up the stats when we go to a commercial break or during free throw moments right now. We are at the stripe, and Rudy Gobert was clearly at the free throw line. Now it's Dante DiVincenzo shooting. Dante DiVincenzo will shoot that free throw. Dante DiVincenzo will score. So the score is now 60-52. Fix that. 4:11 left to go. Anthony's saying, Mario, I support you and all other down. What? Well, Anthony, way to ostracize yourself on a channel right now. There's the pass out to the three-point line. And Jalen Williams with the basketball. Jalen Williams will pass to the three-point line. You ever heard someone say you think you're funny, but you're not? That's exactly the situation there, Anthony. You don't know me like that, bro. Okay. Let's go ahead and refresh my page here. Let's eliminate. Thanks, Robert. Let's see. Just for being a douchebag, let's put Anthony in timeout for 24 hours. That'll be fun. Love it. Okay. All right, guys. By the way, hey, I might dress professional, and we are professional-ish, but we don't put up with any bad energy out there, especially when you try to make fun of people's disabilities, which, first of all, I don't have, but you got to go that far, you must be lowest of the low. So let's go ahead and be 62-53 right now is the score. Basketball is in the front court right now with Mike Conley. Mike Conley passes this one to Anthony Edwards, to Julius Randle, back to Conley, back to Randle. Randle backs things down. Randle gonna pull back, and Randle turns around, passes to Anthony Edwards, shot clock down to 1. That's a beautiful defensive possession there for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an offensive rebound under the rim for Rudy Gobert, and Gobert goes back to the stripe. It's okay, gamer. No worries. No need to relive that moment, gamer. Okay, guys. All right, y'all. Kinfolk saying, when people come together to cheer and have a good time, there's always that one vampire that comes in to drain people's energy. You know, it's just better to ignore it, right? It's just easier to ignore. That way they don't get what they want. All right, guys, we're at the free throw line. Rudy Gobert to shoot the first of his 2 free throws. Gobert knocks that one off the rim. It's no good. 3 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the first half. Rudy Gobert misses the first of his 2 shots. We definitely need another one here. Definitely going to get a second shot right now. Rudy Gobert at the free throw line. By the way, let's pull up these stats because Fashad had it requested the stats. So Fashad, there you go. We got stats over there. Rudy Gobert does finally knock down the second. The score is 54-62. Let's turn off the stat board once again. Basketball in the front court. Basketball in the hands of SGA. SGA at the elbow. SGA steps in. He steps out. He's at the key, and now he goes to the top of the three-point line. A pass to the bottom of the screen. Lou Dort will make his move. Kicks this one back out to SGA. The straightaway tray. No good, and a rebound here. The straightaway tray, the rebound is made by Mike Conley. Mike Conley with the basketball. Mike Conley working his way around the court. He is at the three-point line. He passes to Julius Randle. The whistle comes in. A foul, 2:52 left to go. At this point, both teams are in the bonus, so we will go to the free throw line. Basketball back at the free throw line with 2:52. Let's get the clock corrected. I believe we are going to go to a quick commercial break. Okay. All right, guys. Have y'all ever done a Football Nation trivia quiz? Football Nation trivia quiz? Let's take a look at it, guys. So in case you've never seen one of these trivia quizzes, the music will change, and we're going to have some fun. If you are an OKC fan or a Timberwolves fan, I encourage you to stick around because it's going to be a fun trivia quiz, but I'm not going to let you guys see what the questions are just yet. We are going to have some fun during trivia. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Shout out to CJ Karenan from the Philippines. Shout out to Richard saying we got 291 likes. Let's do this. Finally, Gobert, says gamer. Jack Bunn saying times like these, I'm glad I'm blind, says Jack. By the way, whatever your reason is for checking in, maybe you have a visual impairment. Maybe you have, whatever. Maybe it's a financial barrier for you. Maybe you're stuck at work and you have to have your headphones in, but you don't like the way that the game is called because they don't give you a visual picture of it. Whatever your reason is for watching this live stream, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. My name is Mario Manuel. You guys are watching Football Nation. I'm just the guy in the tie. Bring on the trivia, says Ricardo. Yeah, man, we're gonna get some. We're gonna have a good one here. Shout out to Robert Nunez. What up, Robert? Appreciate you, sir. All right, guys, let's do another. Let's do a this or that. Let's start a poll. This or that. This is something that's a little more for me than anything, but because I am an emo kid, non-conforming as can be, would you rather wear Vans or Converse? What is your style? Are you a Converse kind of girl or guy, or are you a Vans kind of girl or guy? I've always been a fan of the Vans. I've been to every single Warped Tour. Converse never did a Warped Tour. I'm a huge fan of my Vans. But I did wear Chucks. My Chuck Taylors were for sure what I grew up on. I grew up on my Chuck Taylors until Converse are more flexible, says Tutran. Well, if you skateboard, Converse, like that front end of the Converse will just rip off pretty quickly here. Vans all day, says T.O. Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. Okay. Cochise, the war chief. I see you out there. Did I say that right? Is it Cochise? Shout out to you. It looks like we've got a pianist in the house. Shout out to Clifford saying Chuck Taylor's all day. Shout out to the capital of Texas. It's you or the guy on the other channel who just points at his shirt, says Jeremy. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this live stream. I know I don't have a whole bunch of data over here, and I can blow this up and make this different as well, but Ice is cool saying, I'm going to make a prediction. Timberwolves come back and win by over 15 points, says Ice is cool. Melissa saying that I rock both. Hello, Mario. Go Wolves, says Beckett. What up, Beckett? How you doing, sir? Let's go. Hello to everyone. I don't know what those characters mean, but I do appreciate your energy and the fine smile. Felipe Mendez saying Chuck Taylor, all-star lit OG. Let's go. All right, guys. Looks like the commercial break is just about over. We were just burning some time right now during this commercial break. Let's go back to our head-to-head. All right, guys. So the basketball is at the free throw line. I'll bring up the stats until these 2 free throws are done. More stats over here for you guys. Thank you, Darren. We have a lot of ties. First free throw for Julius Randle. They are down by 8, and Randle misses the first of the shots. I've got these 2 ties over here as well. Oh, shoot. I've got these 3 ties over here as well. I've got a hanger with more ties all over it. We got ties for days, guys. Here we go. 2:52 left to go. I'm going to move these out of the way. I've got more ties than I have underwear, which is kind of crazy. Let's turn off the stats. Basketball in the front court. Here's the move. Here's the shot. That shot off the rim. No good. The score is 55-62. I got to add the 1 point after the Julius Randle free throw. Randle with the basketball now. He spins. He's at the free throw line again, but this time the ball is live. There's a difficult shot. A bad adjustment there for Randle. He misses, but Edwards gets the offensive rebound. Mike Conley passes to Jaden McDaniels for 3 on the straightaway. It's no good, but he gets his own rebound. He goes up. He shoots. No whistle. Another offensive rebound, and Julius Randle is fouled. He goes back to the stripe. 2:16 left to go. Talk about a wild series right there. 2:16 left to go. Stats back on right now. Got ties for days. I should open up a tie shop, bro. That's also not even all of them, actually. Here, hang on. It's kind of a problem, y'all. I've got those, and there's also like another 10 ties. This is actually a separate tie hanger with more ties on them. I've probably got like 40 ties, and I only wear like 12 of them, as is everyone's wardrobe, right? Haven't worn this one in months, I don't think. But anyways, first free throw there, guys. Looks like that one does fall there for Julius Randle. The score is 56 now to 62. Second free throw coming up here for Julius Randle. Second free throw rattles the rim, but it is good as well. So let's turn this off. Basketball in the front court. 2:14 left to go. Let's start the clock. Basketball in the front court here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will drive. He goes up. He lays that up off the glass. That shot is no good off the right side. And the score is 64-52. 64-52. Basketball has been inbounded right now. Basketball moves up court in the hands of Mike Conley. Mike Conley with the basketball. Mike Conley passes to Edwards. Edwards with it. Edwards goes over to the left-hand side. Anthony Edwards steps up. He steps back. Passes this one over to Mike Conley. Conley, shot clock down to 5. He's at the free throw line. He's in trouble. He shoots, and that is going to be a rebound offensively here. They're going to call that a shot clock violation, but it did look like the basketball went off the rim there, so how is that a shot clock violation? If the basketball went off the rim, where's the shot clock violation, ref? 64-57 OKC up right now. Both teams in the bonus. Basketball going to be inbounded here. 1:32 left to go. Jalen Williams with the ball. Williams kicks out to the three-point line. Here's a three-point shot for Holmgren. It's no good. Rebounded by Julius Randle. Randle passes to Conley. Conley crosses half court. Passes this back to Randle. Randle back to Conley. Conley at the straightaway. Feeds to Naz Reid. Naz Reid drops the 28-foot bomb. It's no good. A rebound again for Chet Holmgren as he passes this one over to SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the front court. He's at the straightaway. He's in the paint. paint. He kicks it to Jalen Williams, a pump fake, a pass back to SGA. SGA working on Jaden McDaniels. He's got the ball, passes to Cason Wallace. Wallace makes his move. Wallace, left hand off the glass. No good. He draws the foul. 52 seconds left to go in the first half. Okie dokie. How y'all doing? Let's go. Nice that you know your tie info, says Ricardo. Ties matching dress pants, including shoes, says Shalesh, pimping out easy. Thank you very much, Sean. Okay, free throw is there. The free throw is good for Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren knocks down the first. The score is 65-57. We're at the free throw line. Here's your stat board once again. I'll move this over to the other side. Top players right now are the players who are on the court. Oklahoma City Thunder with a handful of studs right there. Multiple players with double-digit points already in the first half. Let's turn this off. The second free throw for Chet Holmgren is no good. This opens up the door here. 42 seconds left to go in the first half. Naz Reid has the basketball. He passes this to Jaden McDaniels. It is poked away. 37.5 left to go. I like the Giant Cowboys tie. You talking about this one? You talking about this one? Shout out to my Cowboys fans out there. 37.5 left to go. The official still has the basketball in hand for Shad Farsi saying, Mario, can you give a shout out for my sister, Nazanin? What's up, Nazanin? Appreciate you checking in. Here we go, guys. There's the shot, and it looks like it's not a shot. It's a pass to Randle. Randle goes up. They're going to wave this off. What are they going to say? They're going to call that a jump ball? Looks like 29 seconds left to go, and they're going to have to fight for this basketball here. 65-57. It's an 8-point game with 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Lone Wolf checks into the conversation. Any OKC guy will be in danger, says Lone Wolf. Hell yeah, says Mad Steve. I like the Giant Cowboys tie. Thank you very much, Zelma. I appreciate your energy, Zelma. See, that's fun. Of course, I know I can't make everyone happy, and I'm not out here fishing for compliments. That's not the point of any of this, guys. But if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. 2.7 left to go here. There's the shot, or there's the tip-off, and it's going to be won right now by Julius Randle. It is poked away, and it's in the hands of the the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma with the basketball. We got about 15 seconds left here. Shot clock and game clock have about 1 second difference. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He drives, kicks out to Cason Wallace for three. No good. Offensive rebound. Shot clock winding down. There's the second opportunity. The putback not there. That's the end of the first half, guys. End of the first half. 65-57. And now we go to a commercial break. All right, guys. It is halftime. That means it's time for our trivia quiz. If you've never done one, stick around. This is going to be fun. All right, guys, I'm going to ask y'all a series of questions. It's going to be easy. A, B, or C. If you think you know the answer, go ahead and plug it in. There's no penalty for wrong answers. We're going to test your knowledge, and we're going to have some fun along the way. Let's do this. Question number one, guys. Which Oklahoma City player holds the franchise record for the most free throws made in one single game? Is it A, Lou Dort? Is it B, Russell Westbrook? Or is it C, Kevin Durant? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? A, B, or C? No penalties for wrong answers. Most free throws ever made in a single game, guys. It is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant getting to the stripe back in the day, holding the franchise record for this unit, guys. He's going to go ahead and lay that one down right there. Kevin Durant, 18 free throws in a single game. Well, that's a lot of points from the stripe. Let's move on to question number two. All right, guys, how'd y'all do? Here we go. Let's do an easy one here. When was the first ever NBA season for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Was it A, 1988-89? Was it B, 1989-1990? Or is it C, 1990-1991? When was the first ever NBA season for the Timberwolves, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think the answer is, A, B, or C? Again, no penalties for wrong answers. The answer here is the 1988-89 season, guys. The Minnesota Timberwolves were established in 1989. That is their first year ever in the NBA. How many of you guys got that one right? Looks like most of y'all got that one wrong, except for Robert Zamora, Walter, Joey, Alfonso, and Cool. Good job, guys. Okay, let's move on. A few other guys got that right, but let's move on to question number 3. All right, guys. Who is the Thunder's all-time leading scorer as of the 2024-25 season? Is it A, Kevin Durant? Is it B, James Harden? Or is it C, Russell Westbrook? I think most of you guys should get this one right. But who is the all-time leading scorer here for this team? Some of these questions might be surprising to y'all. Well, the answer is Russell Westbrook. All-time career points, 18,859, guys. The next player is actually Gary Payton with 18,207, and then Kevin Durant with 17,566 points. All right, guys, next question here. Which of these teams originally drafted Dante DiVincenzo in 2018? Was Dante DiVincenzo drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks, the Detroit Pistons, or the Minnesota Timberwolves? Which team drafted Dante DiVincenzo? A, B, or C? Go ahead and plug in your answers now, guys. 3 seconds. The answer, well done, guys. A lot of y'all got that one right. It is A. It is A. He was drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks. 17th overall, mind you. 17th overall, and he's coming off the bench. Goes to show how difficult it is to get in and be successful in the NBA. All right, guys, next question. In 2013, which ex-Thunder player collided with another vehicle and then proceeded to assault both the male and female passengers? Yes. Was it A, Serge Ibaka? Was it B, Kendrick Perkins? Or is it C, Russell Westbrook? One of these guys got into a car accident and then proceeded to beat up the people that he ran into. Well, the answer is Kendrick Perkins, and now the dude is on ESPN. Most of you guys got that one right. That's one you cannot forget. That's Big Perk. Big facts right there, guys. Pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty crazy. Also, he did it in front of their 2-year-old kid, so stay out of Perkins' way. All right, guys. Who committed the most personal fouls for the Timberwolves during this year in the regular season? Who was the chippiest player for Minnesota? Is it A, Jaden McDaniels? Is it B, Julius Randle? Or is it C, Anthony Edwards? A, B, or C, guys? Who do you think got the most fouls during the regular season? A, B, or C? Well, guys, the answer for this regular season was Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels by far had the most fouls during this regular season. Looks like this regular season, the Minnesota Timberwolves, wow, 1,498 personal fouls this year. Jaden McDaniels had a lot of them. All right, guys, which song, here's a fun question. Which song spent the most time atop the Billboard 100 the year that the Seattle Supersonic won the NBA championship? All of these are from 1979. Which of these songs was at the top of the list? Was it My Sharona? Was it I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor? Or was it September by Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm going to pause that really quick, give y'all a second here. Which of these songs was at the top of the list, guys? Was it My Sharona, I Will Survive, or September? I'll give y'all a few more seconds here. Yeah, I see the answers coming in. The answer to this one, guys, in 1979, believe it or not, 6 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100, My Sharona by The Knack was the #1 song for the longest time back in 1979. That was the last time that the Seattle Supersonic, i.e. the Oklahoma City Thunder, won a championship. So, here we go, guys. Next question. Which Timberwolves player holds the franchise record for the most points scored in a single game? I'll read that again. Which Timberwolves player holds the franchise record for the most points scored in one single game? Is it A, Anthony Edwards, B, Kevin Garnett, or C, Karl Anthony Towns? Which of those players had the most points in a single game? Not season, not career. The answer is Karl Anthony Towns, guys. The most points in a single game, 62 points scored by Cat. That was in 2024. That was just last year, guys. And that was against the Charlotte Hornets. So, I've got 2 more questions for you. Let's do this. All right, guys. Which of these country music singers is an Oklahoma City Thunder fan? Is it A, Rodney Atkins? Is it B, Garth Brooks? Or is it C, Blake Shelton? What do you think the answer is? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The answer is Garth Brooks. Why? Well, he attended Oklahoma State University. He's actually a Cowboys fan, but he did graduate from OSU, and he is an Oklahoma City fan. He just it is what it is. So, he also gave a shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder not too long ago. All right, guys, easy question, final one. This should be an easy one for you guys. But which former MLB player is now the owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves? Is it A, Derek Jeter? Is it B, Barry Bonds? Or is it C, Alex Rodriguez? One of these guys is the owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves, and you all should know this, whether you're a Timberwolves fan or not. You better recognize the man, the myth, the legend, A-Rod, right here. That's right, guys. Alex Rodriguez is owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves now. In case you did not know, now you know. I hope that you guys enjoyed our trivia quiz, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the trivia quiz. How did y'all do out there? Okay. 8 out of 10, 6 and 4 when able. Father Time said that was a guess. Well, you guessed right, sir. You still guessed it right. 8 out of 2 for Orlando. Robert, I'm surprised you got 5 out of 10 right, considering that 7 out of those 10 questions were repeats. I only got 4 correct, says the disc golf. Okay, we'll work on it, guys. We'll work on it. No worries. I hope you guys still enjoyed the trivia quiz, and if nothing else, I hope you learned something today. By the way, guys, we are going to be pushing this right now. We did have one person sign up the other day. Turning down the music here, turning this back up. We had one person sign up the other day, and this is what really drives this channel. At least we're hoping for this to start driving the channel. We're looking to get as many people as possible to sign up with Underdog, ladies and gentlemen. We have not had anybody in the past, I guess, 2 days sign up or make their first deposit. Now, if you guys are looking to win a little extra bonus cash, you will be matched 50% of your deposit. So if you just want $50 to pop up out of nowhere, if you just want to make $50, you got to deposit $100 and you'll get $50 back. So anyways, if you're interested in signing up for Underdog using our promo, just check out my website. There's a lot more out there, by the way, on the website. A lot of embarrassing stuff on the website, a lot of fun passion projects on my website. It is footballnationusa.com. You guys can sign up for the email list, and you will also get a chance to let me refresh this page here. You guys will also get a chance to do the NFL Pick'ems. Now, if you're curious on that, on how that works, guys, here's the NFL Pick'ems just straight up. We are doing a $100 giveaway. We are doing a $100 cash giveaway for the NFL Pick'ems. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring this over here. I'll share my screen with you guys really quick. Week 1 Pick'ems, guys. We will be doing this. It's a $100 giveaway. I will be giving away $100 during these Pick'ems. It's life. It's never embarrassing. Facts, man. Too much money spent on partying this weekend, says Orlando. Hey, man, this doesn't require any upfront cost. This is absolutely free to play, and it is coming out of my pocket, and not Underdog's pocket, nobody else. I'm doing this right now because I want to give back to our community, and I want you guys to play along. What is Week 1 Pick'ems? Mario, what are you even talking about right now? We're watching basketball, yes, I know. But This is Football Nation first. And so, Week 1 pick'ems will look like this, guys. We will go and break down each and every one of these matchups for Week 1. I will ask you guys, who is your team? Who is your team for the NFL? Didn't know it was free, says Jeremy Hottenstein. It's absolutely free to play, man. I'm giving away $100. I'm giving away $100. By the way, who is your football team? Let's find out. Who is your football team playing in Week 1? You guys saw it earlier. My Dallas Cowboys are going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I am taking the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care what you say, man. I'm actually almost done right now with my Cowboys video. I'm going to ask Santino to help me out tomorrow. Again, today's his wife's birthday, so I'm going to let him. I'm not going to let him. I'm going to encourage him to take the day with his family, just as I would do if it was Christina's birthday. So, who is your team? Duh, Bears. Seattle for Ricardo. Bengals in the house. Minnesota Vikings fan in the house. I see you, T.O. I see you, Dwayne, with the Steelers. The Steelers against the Jets. That'll be a fun matchup to watch Justin Fields go up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who basically put him on the bench and then washed him away. How about, man, the different matchups that we've got going on? Is there a team that I'm missing? No, there's not. I was like, where are the New York Giants? They're going up against the Washington Commanders. A lot of changes, guys, during the football season. Washington Commanders, guys, oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how excited I am to see Deebo Samuel go out there and do his thing. Darren saying Chiefs. Shout out to Darren. Appreciate you. Clifford, Raiders Nation going up against the Patriots. That'll be a tough ask, but it's going to be very interesting. 2 new head coaches in that matchup. Vrabel here for the Patriots. Pete Carroll here for the Raiders. That'll be super cool. How about the new offensive line for the Chicago Bears, T.O.? That's what I'm saying. Chicago has a new offensive line and a new lease on life, man. Shout out to Farshad saying Commanders out there. I do them for ESPN, so I'll play this weekend. Nice. Rock on, Jeremy. My team going against the Tigers. The Bengals, you're a Browns fan? Shout out to you. Hydro57. What up, Hydro? Let's go, Cowboys, says Alfonso. Let's go. No other goober YouTuber interacts with the chat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Father Disc Golf. I see you out there. MDK is a Niners fan. See MDK out there? He's a Niners fan. All right, guys, I made my point. If you guys want to make your picks, go to my website, footballnationusa.com. Let's get back to the basketball game that is at hand. You guys did not come to watch football today. You guys came to watch basketball. So let's get back to the basketball game at hand. I will turn this off. I will turn this on. And we can, looks like the start of the third quarter is right here, right now. That happened quickly. It always happens so fast. Always happens so fast. Okay, let's reset the clock, turn off the bonuses, move on to the third quarter. It's no longer halftime. Timeouts remaining for both these teams. Both teams have 5 timeouts remaining. It is a 8-point game, guys. We're looking at an 8-point spread right now. The Oklahoma City Thunder were projected to win this one by 4, same as last year, Lions versus Green Bay Packers. Excuse me, says Walter. Let's go, Jag, says Mick Antoine. I see you, bro. Okay. I see you, Double. So you're a Vikings fan, Skull. Shout out to you. All righty. Okay. Sorry, guys. Apologize for that. I was kind of scanning through the chat area. All right, guys. Third quarter about to get started right now. Deanna saying, go Bucks. What up, Deanna? Deanna Laura, check it in. Appreciate you, Deanna. All right, guys. Basketball has been inbounded. Third quarter has started. We will cover the stats here in just a moment. My apologies for getting so wrapped up in something else right now. Here is Jalen Williams with the basketball. He steps up. He steps back. He's at the three-point line. Jalen Williams working on number 30. There's a pass to Caruso. Caruso lets it fly. Julius Randle looking pretty flat-footed out there defensively. A three-point shot falls for OKC as we open up the second half, guys. Second half just getting started underway. Here we go. There's the pass to the three-point line. We're moving around back to Julius Randle. Julius Randle with the dribble. He passes this one to Mike Conley. Mike Conley, a jab step. Conley with it. He goes up. He pulls up. He shoots. He does not score. It's a rebound by Gobert. An offensive rebound for Rudy Gobert. The bucket is there. Minnesota 59. OKC 68. It's a 9-point game. Third quarter getting started here, guys. We're in the second half now. SGA with the basketball, passes this one to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren at the three-point line. He makes his move. Holmgren, a nice spin move there to burn Rudy Gobert. He misses the shot. It's rebounded, though, by Lou Dort, and it's back in the hands of SGA. SGA with the basketball. SGA steps back. He will shoot the three. No good. Another offensive rebound for OKC. They are killing them on the offensive glass right now. OKC backing up. Here is Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams working on Julius Randle. Jalen Williams burns him. He gets the angle. Shot clock down to 1. He shoots. No good. Rebounded by Gobert. A very long extended possession there. And it's in the hands of Anthony Edwards. Edwards will shoot. Edwards will score. And the score is now 68-61. It's a 7-point game with 10:15 left to go. Here's the basketball in the hands right now of SGA. SGA with the ball. He will step up to the open space. SGA goes back. He passes to Holmgren. Passes to, looks like a three-point shot will not fall by Caruso. Caruso shot off the mark. It is rebounded this time by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves in transition. Here's Julius Randle. Excuse me, that was Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley gets the ball. He shoots the three, and Conley scores. The score is 68-64. That stops the clock with 9:47. The second half starting off hot right now. Let's go. All right, y'all. Okay, guys. In the middle of a commercial break right now. Timeout has been called. Timeout has been called. Let's see, you hear that? I smell a Wolves run coming, says Father Time. Says the disc golf. Says Mike. Mike, I have to be very cautious when I say your name, Mike, because if I say the whole thing, every time I see your name come up, I have to take my time. Robin Thicke in the house. I see you out there. Heart the Vans, she says. What up, Robin? Appreciate you. I forgot I had that up. Let's end this poll, guys. So, who will win this game? Let's ask it again. Who will win this game? Who will win this game? You, Mr. Hunt. You. Who will win this game? Thunder, Wolves. What you know about me? What you know? Let's turn this ish off. Where are we at here? Where's my hotkey for this? What button is this? 3? 4. Oh, some NFL news scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys. Headlines across the NFL. Yes, Irsay is no longer with us. NFL community mourns the loss of a league icon. Aaron Rodgers hints at joining a team, but is it gonna be? Who knows, man? Who knows what Aaron Rodgers is going to do, or even if he'll even start. I once knew a man named Michael Hunt, and he was a good man. Nick Kinfolk, I see you out there. Close. A lot of time left, says David Bacco. Minnesota will win. Ooh, here's a good one. I got one here. We'll ask that in a little bit, but I'm going to square this one. I got a new Q&A that I'm going to ask out right now. Thunder does, says Alfonso. Adam saying, I still got the Wolves. Let's go, Adam. I see you out there. Rodgers a backup for the Rams. Wait a second. Rodgers a backup for the Rams. Huh. I don't like it. Because why would you bring in Aaron Rodgers to back up Matthew Stafford? Aaron Rodgers is going to want to start, but Aaron Rodgers would like to probably go back to California, so that does make sense from that perspective. Not the craziest thing I've heard disc golf, but I just don't know. Mario, can I participate in the Pick'ems contest if I reside in Nevada? Yes, because you're not gambling, Orlando. You're not gambling. You're not betting on anything. You're just entering a contest. It is a contest that I've put out there, Orlando, and it is not run by Underdog or a sports book. Nobody is betting on it. You guys are just entering your name, entering your email, and going ahead and voting who you think is going to win those games. There is a tiebreaker. Rules and descriptions for the contest are included in there as well, just so you guys know. So, Rodgers doesn't want to be a backup. That's what I'm saying, David Bacco. There's no way. They just need to stay retired. Rodgers doesn't want to be a backup. I agree with you, David Bacco. Wolves are winning for show, says 2XO. We're in the middle of a commercial break. In case you guys are wondering why I'm rambling, a timeout has been called, guys. Timeout has been called, so we are in the middle of this commercial break. Let's bring this back up here. Okay, guys, let's get back to it. Commercial break is over. I'm stepping away from the comments once again. Basketball in the hands, and it looks like that'll be poked away. This time it's in the hands of Minnesota Timberwolves, and it's going to be stripped again. But there's going to be a foul right here in the front court. Mike Conley is on the ground. Lou Dort going to be charged for the foul, I believe. SGA or Ant? No, that's not the question, Justin. Tudine, are you asking me, though? Today... Well, if you're wondering about the stats for today, SGA has 21 and Anthony Edwards has just 6. Ant has been shut down in this contest, guys. Ant has been shut down in this contest. Rodgers takes relax to the next level. All right, guys, basketball is going to be inbounded. Lou Dort looks like he's in foul trouble. Here is the pass inside to Rudy Gobert. Gobert takes it to the rack. Oh, my goodness. Rudy Gobert drops the hammer on Isaiah Hartenstein. Posterized him. That is 2 more points. It's a 2-point game. Here is SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the basketball. He lays it up off the glass on the right side. That's an easy bucket for him. OKC back up by 4. Let's fix the clock right now. 9:08 left to go. And I hear thunder. I actually heard thunder. That scared the crap out of me. Here's a 3-point shot for Mike Conley. Mike Conley. Man, it's time for Mike Conley to retire. He is incredibly inaccurate these days. A rebound here for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the basketball. He shoots from the elbow. It is no good. Rebounded by Conley. At least he's filling up that category. Conley with it. He kicks to Randle. Randle to Edwards. Edwards for 3. Edwards, no good. A wide open 3-point shot. They dared him to shoot, and he did. The gamble paid out right there. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA around the right-hand side. SGA kicks to the 3-point line. Here's the move. Here's the drive. Here's the shot. The shot is up. It is no good, and it's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards brings the basketball up court. Edwards with it. He's at the free throw line. He will lose the basketball. No whistle comes in right now, and it's going to end up in the hands of the Thunder. Thunder with the basketball. 8 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. SGA has it at the Target Center logo. Target Center logo. SGA gets the screen from Hartenstein. He gets a lane that opens up. He doesn't like the look. SGA still has the basketball. Shot clock down to 5. He makes another move at the rim. He pulls up and shoots the fadeaway. It's no good. Cason Wallace rebounds. Here's the pass to the 3-point line, and a shot for Jalen Williams will fall. Bang! 73-66 OKC. By the way, 14 offensive rebounds for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just 8 for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've almost doubled up their numbers. Here is Mike Conley. Had a clear lane. Decides not to take the shot. Gives it to Edwards. Edwards is stripped. It is pushed forward. Another turnover. A behind-the-back pass to Cason Wallace, who's blocked by Jaden McDaniels. And the basketball goes out of bounds here with 7:15 left to go. Okay. All right, guys. It's getting loud here at my apartments. Also, says Robert, that Thunder, man. I'm telling you, Robert lives in San Antonio just like I do. Oh, by the way, we're out in San Antonio. What's up, guys? Shout out to y'all. Where are you watching this live stream from? I'm going to read some comments here during the next commercial break. All right, guys, San Antonio's still on a tornado watch for tonight. It's thunder. It's thunderstorms. Let's see if that translates to a Thunder win. We'll read these comments in a moment when we go to the commercial break. Feel free to check in. Bandera, Texas, you're not far either, Landon. Here we go, guys. Basketball has been inbounded. 7:10 left to go. Here's a pullback and a shot from 3-point land. No good. Looks like Isaiah Hartenstein is fouled over the back right now. That stops the clock with 7:06. Another foul against Minnesota. OKC doing their thing right now. Shout out to Michael Maldonado in California. The Hurricanes are up 2-0, speaking of weather, says Richard. Shout out to Hazer420 out in Cali and Walter in the Bronx, New York. Shout out to you. Here's the inbound pass, 7:05 left to go. SGA has the basketball, 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's the pass to Cason Wallace, who almost loses it. Wallace will drive. Wallace will pull up and shoot from inside the paint. The points in the paint will go up. It is 75-66, and we're back to a 9-point game. It was a 2-point game just a moment ago. What happened to Minnesota? Here we go, guys. Anthony Edwards has the basketball. A spin move to turn away from the challenge. He backs up. He pulls up and shoots the straightaway. That is no good. It's an offensive rebound for Rudy Gobert. Gobert will get fouled on this one. He goes to the stripe with 6:36. That stops the clock. Okay, 6:36. That stops the clock. Let's bring up some stats for you guys who want to see the stats. And let's read some comments for you guys. David Baco in Bayaloop, Washington. Appreciate you. It is a small town. Victoria in Oklahoma. Orlando in Las Vegas. Robert saying I don't party anymore. We leave that up to Marty. When Marty's here, Marty does the partying for us. Norman, Oklahoma, says Derek Hill. First free throw for Rudy Gobert is good. He's starting to warm up here at the free throw line. Shout out to Toshimingo, Oklahoma. Never heard of it, but shout out to you, Chris. Boom. Sooner, says AT. Alfonso in Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to my Texas people. Edmond, Oklahoma in the house. MDK on the West Coast. We got Miguel in Edmond, Oklahoma. We got, what is that? Yasicha Anderson in Georgia. Shout out to you, Yashika. Yashika, I got it right. Took me 18 times. That's embarrassing, but I got it right, and Rudy Gobert got it right. He knocked down both of those free throws. The score is 75-68, and the Minnesota Timberwolves now back on defense. Here's the pass to the three-point line, and Jalen Williams almost loses the basketball here. He is smothered by Alexander Walker. The angle, the bucket, the shot is good. OKC gets two more. Here is Alexander Walker bringing the basketball up court. I know my clock isn't hot right now. I'll get that warmed up. Alexander Walker for three. It's good! Alexander Walker buries that one. Nickel Alexander Walker. There's the pass to the three-point line. Jalen Williams goes up. He shoots. It's no good. Walker with the rebound. Here's the pass to Naz Reid. Reid brings it up court. Reid, a little shimmy, a little shake and bake. A pass to the three-point line. A pass to the three-point line. Gobert under the rim. He gets the easy bucket. That's two more points. It's back to a 4-point game. 4-point game, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are nipping at the heels. They're hunting like a wolf pack right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the basketball. We're at the straightaway. SGA steps back to the three-point line. A pass to Isaiah Joe. A pump fake gets a man off his feet. Isaiah Joe shoots. He will miss. Hardenstein gets the board. Passes to Williams. Passes to Dort. Dort with it. Dort kicks this one to Joe. Joe working the corner here. He steps out to the wing, back inside. Basketball is going to be lost right there. Bad handles, good defensive possession. Minnesota gets the ball back. It's a turnover. Minnesota basketball. It's thundering in Dallas too, says Dead 5 Squatch. Says Dead Squatch. Shout out to Dead Squatch. Right down the road, my boy, says Landon V. You ever been to San Antonio? I've been to Bandera. Not a whole lot to do out in Bandera, but you're definitely right down the road, man. There's the inbound pass, and Alexander Walker has the basketball. I'm going to keep reading those during the next commercial break. 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter, guys, and we've got a close game. There's the pass to Anthony Edwards. Edwards gets the screen from Gobert. Edwards, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, passes to DiVincenzo for three, and DiVincenzo buries the corner shot. My goodness, it is a 1-point game. Minnesota is right behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looking to stop the bleeding. It is an 8-0 run in the last 140. SGA, the fadeaway shot from the elbow. It's good. Count it. It is 79-76, and the Oklahoma City Thunder still holding back the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here is Alexander Walker, passes to DiVincenzo for three again. That's good. We're tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 79-79. Timeout has been called, OKC. Holy smokes, we've got a game. Holy smokes, we got a game. Wow. Stats over here for you guys. Holy shoot. Shout out to Richard in Greenville. He's saying it's just sprinkling right now. Greenville, that's what, just east of That's what, just east of Dallas? Is that Texas? Belize, big up. Welcome to Tweety Bird out in Belize. Farshad in Charlotte, North Carolina. We got a Texan living in Fremont, California. How's that feel, man? Do you like Cali or do you miss Texas? Let's see. Will I get to see Sammy? What does that even mean, Father Time? Smash the free subs right now. Boomer Sooner says Organic Biomed. Shout out to Killeen, Texas. I see you, Hypnotic. Shout out to Calgary. I see you. Calgary. I'm thinking, is that Albania? Right, AB? I'm sorry. I don't know my Canadian provinces. That's on me, bro. But shout out to Abdi Karim. Abdi Karim in the house. Appreciate you. Mario, don't the Rams have Devontae Adams who No. No more with the Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers thing. That did not work out. It's not meant to be, bro. Not meant to be. That was an absolute disaster in New Jersey. Or for the New York Jets. San Jose, California. I see you, Shalesh. Thanks for checking in. Reading a few more comments right now, guys. It looks like I'm way behind on my comments. It's raining cats and dogs in Austin right now. 65-mile-an-hour winds. That's crazy, Tran. Shout out to Reginald in Minnesota. Lancaster, Pennsylvania in the house. Thank you, George Berg. He says you're awesome. I'm watching you on my TV from co-host New York. What up, man? Shout outs. Let's see who else is out here. Norman in Oklahoma. Richard saying Norman, Oklahoma. What's, never heard of that place out there in Oklahoma, Darren. Yukok? Never heard of it. Soder's Security out in Bahamas. Let's go Thunder, says Paul. Yashika saying, yes, that's right. I got it right. It took me a while, Yashika, but I got it right, girl. I got you. Okay, let's see. Sunny from Atlanta. Me and my wife love you. Appreciate you, Sunny. It's always sunny in Atlanta, it seems like. Wagoner, Oklahoma in the house. Country Kisses reiterating, no spamming. Okay. Dink saying Chicago. I got two brothers that live in Chicago. I love the city of Chicago, man. Shout out to my family in San Antonio, says Miguel. Appreciate that. We got the Philippines in the house as well. Shout out to the Philippines. Let's get cooking, says Ricardo. It's time for OKC to cook. We are all tied up. A timeout has been called by OKC, guys. So the Thunder need a moment here. We are in the middle of a commercial break, which is why we're reading some comments right now. We're reading some comments and just trying to get settled in right here. I don't know that we covered all of the places out there, but I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Eduardo in Houston. Shout out to Daniel saying thunderstorm, Norman, North Oklahoma. Achilles Hoffman, shout out to you. We got Steve Barker in Florida. Who else out here? Appreciate you guys. All right, guys, watching from Ethiopia. Shout out to you, Tsura. I think you might be the most geographically distant from San Antonio, Texas right now. Ethiopia in the house. Milwaukee in the house, says Jeremy. Portland, Oregon is in the house right now, says Ben L. Pawnee, Oklahoma. Not Pawnee, Indiana. Sorry, I really like Parks and Rec. All right, guys, basketball in the hands right now of SGA. SGA will shoot this one. It's no good. Another offensive rebound as we come back from the commercial break, y'all. It looks like Chet Holmgren dishes this one off to Caruso. Caruso will drive. He will lose control. It goes out of bounds. It will remain OKC basketball. Okay, guys. Iowa Wolves out here. I see y'all out there. Taylor Made, I see you. Welcome. Calvin, I see you. Daniel, I see you. All right, guys, I'm going to step away from the chat. My apologies. We're going to call this game right now. So thank you guys for watching. We got 1,300 people in the house. Stick around, y'all. Here's the shot from the open space. Drains that one right there. Cason Wallace knocks it down. The score is 81 to 79. My dyslexia almost got the best of me there. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Alexander Walker has the ball. He passes to Naz Reid. Naz Reid with it. Feeds this one to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo smothered by Cason Wallace. He decides to make the move. DiVincenzo going to be stripped, but he pokes this back to Naz Reid. Shot clock winding down. DiVincenzo lets it fly. It is no good. And they're going to call that a shot clock violation. 3:32 left to go. It's a 2-point game, guys. It's a very, very close game right now. Right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder are up by just one bucket. 2-point game right here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the basketball. He will drive. He pulls up to the elbow. He goes in the paint, kicks it out to Caruso. Caruso back to SGA. SGA at the straightaway. He's got some space. SGA taking his time. He literally did not move. He steps. He kicks. 3-point shot for Caruso is there. Bang! A shot for Alex Caruso. Drains the 3-point bucket there. Here we go. Showing off the handles, Anthony Edwards. Kind of a quiet day for Edwards. Alexander Walker at the straightaway. The lead pass to Edwards. A full head of steam. Doesn't take the shot. Moves the basketball around the 3-point line. Alexander Walker shoots. It's no good. An offensive rebound by Naz Reid to DiVincenzo inside to Gobert. Gobert going to lose the basketball. And here is Cason Wallace. Wallace against nobody. He passes to Dort. Dort steps on it. Dort back to Wallace. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Caruso has the ball at the Target Center logo. He's got the basketball now, just hanging on to it. Shot clock down to 6. Passes this to SGA. SGA shot clock down to 3. There's the 3-point shot. No good. A rebound by Naz Reid under the rim. And it looks like a whistle comes in. 2:12 left to go. That stops the clock. So 2:12 left to go. Let's open up my sparkling water. Guys, almost 1,400 people in here, but we're still under 400 likes, man. How many of y'all have been here for 5 minutes? How many of you guys have been here for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes? More time than you're comfortable admitting. If you've been here for enough time, guys, help a brother out. Hit that like button. Otherwise, this channel will disappear. Otherwise, this channel will just disappear, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants this channel to go anywhere. We're not even asking for subscribers. I know that you guys have commitment issues. A lot of y'all have commitment issues. If you don't want to subscribe, no hard feelings. But we could definitely pump up the likes right now. All right, guys. Thunder, 84. Timberwolves, 79. Timberwolves, 79. It's a 5-point game at the moment. Let's bring up some stats once again. And I'm going to scroll up just a hair. I'm actually going to bring up these team stats because I don't think we had a chance to look at these during halftime. So let's bring out the team stats. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I see the numbers rolling up. Appreciate you guys. We're close to our goal. Our goal was to get to 31.6. So coming up close right now. Take a look over here, guys. 51% from the floor. 52 shots taken. By the way, OKC with 71 shots taken. OKC is just letting them fly right now. Total rebounds. Interestingly enough, the Minnesota Timberwolves have more total rebounds, but it's those second chance buckets that is killing them. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds here, way too many offensive rebounds to the Oklahoma City Thunder if they want to win this. On the other side of that coin, well done by OKC. OKC absolutely crushing the Minnesota Timberwolves at this point. Looks like Minnesota will commit a turnover here as well. Looks like it's going to be an illegal screen against Jaden McDaniels. It's a turnover, and the basketball goes back into the hands of OKC. Scrolling down, guys, we can look at the turnovers as well. We can see all of those stats. 17 turnovers for the Minnesota Timberwolves. How is that supposed to win a game? Here we go. Chet Holmgren takes it to the rack, and Chet Holmgren gets the dunk right there. Too many mistakes right now for the Minnesota Timberwolves is going to cost them this game. Actually, let's just do this. Too many turnovers for the Minnesota Timberwolves is going to cost them this game. Anyways, here we go. There's a bucket for Alexander Walker for Minnesota. We've got 1:30 left to go. Let's get back to our basketball court. Basketball is in the hands right now of SGA. SGA has the ball. SGA will drive. He will pull up and shoot. No whistle, but the bucket falls either way from the elbow. It is 88-81. Here's the inbound pass. 1:16 left to go. I'll start my clock now. Here we go. Looks like Anthony Edwards with it. Edwards to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards drives, takes it all the way. No whistle. A ton of contact. No whistle called. Anthony Edwards looking for the foul. Doesn't get it. SGA will spin around, and they're going to call that a charge against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A push-off here against SGA that stops the clock with 57 seconds. SGA definitely pulled up the elbow right there. Drop the elbow, hit someone in the jaw. That's a good turnover. That's a good call. The score right now, oh, it looks like I missed the bucket. There was a lot of contact on the other end, but it did look like he did score. So basketball in the hands right now of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Timberwolves with it. Timberwolves struggling. Here's the drive. They're going to call a foul right there. Anthony Edwards goes to the free throw line with 42 seconds left to go. So 42 seconds left to go. How many of you guys are still with me? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Football Nation. For those of you who do not know, my name is Mario, and we like to have some fun. Fourth quarter coming up right now. By the way, and this is going to be a weird question to put up right now, 350-something votes. Appreciate that. Let's pop out this chat right now. And let's do this. So, with the dollar getting devalued and all those fun things, this or that? Stocks or crypto? What do you guys find more interesting? I found stocks very interesting for a while, and then I kind of just gave up because, yeah, it's not easy to predict. By the way, guys, both free throws were good there for Anthony Edwards. Edwards knocked them both down. Here is Jalen Williams in the front court, 35 seconds left to go here. He passes this one over to the top of the screen, and a shot here looks like no good for Cason Wallace. A rebound. It's a three-point game. Here is Anthony Edwards. The lane opens up. He kicks it back to Julius Randle for three. No good. It will be rebounded by OKC. OKC gets the board, and we bring the basketball up to the front court. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 5 seconds right now. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He drives, he shoots, he scores. 1 second left. We'll get an inbound pass and a full court shot. There's a full court shot for Anthony Edwards. Not even close. That's the end of the quarter. 90-85, a 5-point game. What do you think? Gold and real estate is more sustainable, says Tutran. Here in Minnesota, Iowa, Wolves region, but next week is going to feel like the Caribbean in 80s, 6 more nights. Ow, says Reg. Shout out from the Philippines. I appreciate you, Adonis. Adonis Pintor. By the way, man, that was actually my first option, what I named my son. Named my son Sammy, so Sammy's my boy. Yuck, I can't even vote on that, says Father Time. Someone asked for a this or that. It's up there. Shout out Boris in Colombia. We're not going anywhere, says Ricardo. Ant comes to life, and it's over. Well, let's see what happens. All right, let's go. We hit our goal. Appreciate you. Lumpy Rex 007 says, Mario, you are a super host. Like on Airbnb, a super host. Watching from Hellas, Greece. Watching from Greece. Okay, I like it. We got people all over the world right now watching from different areas, and that is so great to see, guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's ask you guys. For those of you betting today, what are your parlays? For those of you betting today, what are your parlays? Did you hit? Are you waiting to hit? I've got the stats specifically for you bettors out here. Yes, these numbers are for the bettors, by the way. Those of you who like to play fantasy basketball. Maybe it's not fantasy basketball. You got 2,500 on OKC, says AB. Oh, my gosh. 2,500 on OKC? Wow. It's too rich for my blood. Shout out to Green Bean. I see you out there. Santiago, República Dominicana. Hey, no me diga. No me diga. Miguel Romero Pérez. Sabe que mi papá está enterrado ahí. Para que lo sepa, Miguel. Mi papá. Sabe que nosotros fuimos. Yo llevé a mi mujer, a mi esposa, para que conozca a Santiago y a Santo Domingo y a La Vega y de todos los lugares así. Bueno, shout out to my Dominican people, man. My family is. Both my parents are Dominican. Both my parents are Dominican. I'm first generation American. I do remember you from yesterday, Green Bean. Welcome back, sir. Ya tú sabes, says Jeremy. Ya tú sabes, mi gente. Shout out to Cason. One more rebound, he says. 750 on the Wolves, says Pocket Aces. Okay, Pocket Aces got 750 on the Wolves. Boris dropping the Dominican flag. Let's go. I'm 2 out of 7 on the giggity and 8 out of 15 on the singing. Oh, we got to step it up right now. Fourth quarter about to get started here, guys. Let's put the fourth quarter logo back up here. Fourth quarter, reset our timer. Giggity, 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 goo. Shout out to you, Father Time. Here we go. Ramon, gin fizzes for everyone. I will make them put it on my bill, says the disc golf. Ice is watching. Be careful. That's so funny. Ice is watching. Be careful. Diane has 500 on OKC. We got IT in the building. What up, Haiti? Welcome to the house. Same island, different border. Same island, though. By the way, I apologize about my Dominican people and what they have done to the Haitian people. I will apologize for every Dominican for the way they treat the Haitian people. I have nothing but love for all cultures and all races and all ethnicities. So, anyways. Well, we are here legally, and we did everything the right way, so I don't mind saying that I enjoy being an American citizen, and it is my privilege and my right. Shocking to land right there, guys. Let's not talk about politics. Let's not talk about religion. Let's keep it light. Let's talk about basketball. We're still balling out. Fourth quarter has started, guys. We've got a loose ball that's recovered by Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams will make the move. He kicks to the three-point line. Another pass here. Kaysen Wallace doesn't like the look. Here's a pass to Williams. Williams going to get poked away, and it's 4 seconds left. Here's the shot from three-point land. It's no good, and there's a lot of collision, a lot of colliding here under the rim. Officials not going to blow the whistle. Offensive rebound for OKC. The bucket falls. That's another offensive board there. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the open space. A pass to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker tries to shoot. He goes up. It's no good. Julius Randle under the rim. Feeds this one inside to Shannon. Shannon will shoot. He will draw the foul. That stops the clock with 11 minutes left to go. 11 minutes left to go. Basketball at the free throw line. Let's turn on the stats right now. Okie dokie. Come on, Ant-Man, says Eugenia. Eugenia Hunter, what's going on? Shout out to you. We got Darkwing Duck in the house. I just need Edwards to hit 2 threes. You just need 2 of them, Darkwing? I hope you get it. Dantel is saying Jets, 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 Jets. What up, Dantelis? I like it, bro. I saw you got put in timeout earlier for spamming, but I appreciate that you're still here with us, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back, big dog. Appreciate you. You people are braver than me. You people. What do you mean, you people? I'm kidding. All right, guys, the score is now 89-92. Both free throws fall there for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Basketball in the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Basketball in the front court right now. Here is Jalen Williams with it. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. He steps back, kicks this one to Chet. Chet Holmgren for 3. There's the bucket. 10:40 left to go. Chet Holmgren, cha-ching, buries the three-point shot when they needed it. Alexander Walker, a very athletic layup under the rim right there. It's 95-91, a 4-point game. Basketball moving forward right now. Jalen Williams with it. Williams on the handle. He drives. He climbs the paint here. Looks like there will be a foul, and Jalen Williams will go to the free throw line with 10 minutes and 18 seconds left to go. Come on, Ant. We need you, bro. Step up, says the Stellar Agent. And the Duck checking in right now. The Duck and Darkwing. Together, y'all make Darkwing Duck. I love it. Okay, guys. If Ingles a Paul George stopper, why not an SGA stopper? Put him in. Late, but I'm here. Welcome, Ken. Appreciate you, sir. We're at the free throw line right now, and Jalen Williams will knock down the first. For those of you guys who like the stats, here's the board. We're at the free throw line. So currently at the stripe, scroll up just a hair. Currently at the stripe, Jalen Williams, you can see his numbers today, doing a great job, guys. Jalen Williams will knock them both down, bringing up his total for today up to 24. There's the inbound pass now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alexander Walker passes this one to Naz Reid with it. Back to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pulls up and shoots the 27-footer. It's no good. Rebounded by Naz Reid. Naz Reid in the paint. Passes this one to Shannon, to DiVincenzo, to Alexander Walker, who lets it fly and swish. There's the bucket. Oh, my goodness. This is a good game, ladies and gentlemen. 9:45 left to go. 9:45 left to go. The basketball already in the front court here, and an elbow jump shot will fall quickly for OKC. Let's start our clock. 9:35 left to go. Dante DiVincenzo at the Target Center logo. Passes to Naz Reid. Naz Reid will drive. He passes this one to Shannon. Shannon pulls up. Passes this one to Alexander Walker again. The pump fake. The sidestep to three. No good. And it will be rebounded by OKC. It's a 5-point game. OKC with the basketball. OKC with the lead. Jalen Williams at the three-point line finds his way inside. He steps back out. He's at the wing right now, working against Naz Reid. Sidestep and a three-point shot off the front of the rim. It's poked and rebounded. Looks like a whistle here. A big collision. Cason Wallace draws the foul. No team in the bonus. We'll have the basketball down here. We'll get an inbound pass right now. I was playing 2K25 and I had the Timberwolves, and Ant-Man had 103 points, Deanna. What? Oh, man. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Richard from the Philippines. I see you out there. I summon thy free throw merchant, i.e., he summons Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the inbound pass, guys. There's a pass to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren smothered. Holmgren will drive. They're pleading for a travel. Not going to get it. It's stolen. DiVincenzo to Edwards. Edwards puts that one up. No whistle, and it's rebounded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo gets the putback. It's a three-point game. 8:45 left to go. Basketball in the hands of Jalen Williams. Williams to the three-point line. Williams will drive. Williams is blocked. Chet Holmgren cleans it up, though, and Holmgren gets the dunk right there. 8:32 left to go. My clock is a little bit ahead. I'll get this fixed right now. Here's the pass to Dante DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo at the three-point line. DiVincenzo showing off the handles. He will drive. He goes to the paint, kicks to the three. Here's a shot for Randle. Julius Randle gets his own rebound. He goes up. He is fouled. Julius Randle is fouled with 8:14 left to go. Okay, might just be easy to go this way. Let's just... 8:14 left to go. Let's fix my clock. My apologies here. 8:14 left to go. Julius Randle goes to the free throw line. Here are some stats once again. Jay Tater. Ayo, that's crazy. What did Jay Tater say? Come on, Timberwolves. Put the D on him. Giggity? Oh, right. Looks like we're going to a commercial break. You can't just say put the D on him and not expect me to say the word giggity. Come on. All right, y'all. We're sitting right now at our goal. Thank y'all so much for helping us reach that goal. So we reached our goal for subscribers, guys. Our goal for today was to get to 31.6, and we got it. We are looking to get to 600 likes on today's live stream. We got about 134 people holding out on us right now. Would love, love, love to get to that spot right there. If you are entertained right now and you haven't hit the thumbs up button just yet, you follow? You dig? You know what I mean? Anyways, we're in the middle of a commercial break. We've had that same scrolling text scrolling by for a while. Let's pull this one up right now. So, have you guys checked out the website yet? Have y'all ever been to my website, footballnationusa.com? It's still a website in the making, and if there's anybody out there who's a web designer, feel free to reach out to me. I would love some help. Santino and I are honestly in way over our heads with that website. So if there's a website editor, someone you know who does websites, would love, love, love to have you guys reach out to me. You can ping me on my website. Jamie saying Mississippi for OKC. Shout out to you. Like it, says Jay Taylor. To Trent saying, let's get 600. I'm with you, bro. Anybody with the Wolf Pack, we need Minnesota Wolves. We need the Minnesota Wolves. Refs need to call Ant-Man foul, says Dan. Dantel is in the house. Joe Namath to become a New York Jets head coach and bring back... What? No. Joe Namath to be the head coach of the New York Jets? That is news to me. That is news to me. Iowa Wolves for Mississippi, says Reg. Come on, Ant, says Eugenia. We got Amir. What up, Amir? How you doing? Amir Hossein, I see you out there. Randle is just a whole bunch of nothing. He is today. Not a good numbers today for Julius Randle. Although he had a great game one, guys. Let's take a look at some of these numbers from game one once again, guys. The game one recap, Oklahoma City finished that game with 101 points. We still have 8 8 minutes left to go, and they already have 101 points. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the brakes off of them in Game 3. Sorry, not Game 1, Game 3. My apologies on that. Game 3, 101 to 143. The Minnesota Timberwolves outscored them by 42 points. They shot the basketball extremely well. They did everything the right way. Total rebounds through the roof. Assists were there. Turnovers non-existent for the Minnesota Timberwolves, just 10 of them. Today, the Minnesota Timberwolves have turned the basketball over 17 times already. Part of the reason why they are losing by 5 at this moment. So just part of the reason as to why they're losing by 5. Julius Randle, we can talk about Julius Randle in the last game. Let's go ahead and bring that up. Julius Randle in the last game, just so you know, had 24 points in just 30 minutes. Today, well, Julius Randle and it just hasn't looked very productive here for the Minnesota Timberwolves All-Stars. Not for the whole team, but for their All-Stars. I don't even feel like I can truly say that. But you can see it for yourself, guys. Julius Randle, 5 points today. Anthony Edwards, just 10. Alexander Walker has 21. Dante DiVincenzo with 15. And Edwards coming in third place. Not even, man. Rudy Gobert has more points than Anthony Edwards. Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Dante DiVincenzo, and Alexander Walker all have more points right now. We're getting the inbound pass as we come back from this commercial break. 8 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. It is in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's a three-point shot. It's off the rim. A tough rebound here by Naz Reid. He is fouled under the rim, and he goes to the free throw line with 8:07 left to go. So Naz Reid going to shoot a couple of free throws. Let's bring up those stats one more time, guys. Take a look at the numbers. Not what you would expect out of the starters here. Not what you would expect out of the starters here. Although it is a commendable performance here for the bench. Naz Reid shoots the first free throw. He sinks it. Great job, though, by the dynamic duo of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Williams. These guys have been fantastic all game long. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander needs 3 more assists for that double-double. He might pull a joker and even get the triple-double with 8:07 left to go. Both free throws are good, guys, so the Minnesota Timberwolves, 98 to 103. It's a 3-point game right here. Let's turn off the stats, get the clock hot once again. We are coming to the conclusion of this game. Naz Reid passes to Jalen Williams. Williams with it. He goes behind the back. He drives. He's in the paint. He passes inside. Alex Caruso will get the bucket. They'll call the goaltend. The shot goes off the glass first. Good job by Caruso. The glass, yeah, definitely a goaltending there. So Caruso will get the points. Here is Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker to Anthony Edwards. Edwards goes up. Good body control to lay that up off the glass right there. Here we go. SGA with the basketball. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Are you still with me, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. This is the most important moments of this basketball game. SGA will pull up and shoot. He buries the shot from the free throw line. Buries the shot from the free throw line. Basketball back in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards down by 5, and there will be an illegal screen again by Jaden McDaniels. A turnover means OKC basketball. OKC gets the ball back after a bad turnover there. Jaden McDaniels doing too much, trying to move, getting really shifty on that screen. So, anyways, the ball is now in the hands of the official. We'll get the inbound pass here momentarily. There's the inbound pass. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander bringing the basketball up court slowly. And then he steps on it, pulls up to the three-point line, passes to Holmgren. Chet for 3! Chet buries the three-point shot. It's back to an 8-point game. Timeout will be called, Minnesota. Is Minnesota cooked? Oh, man. Are the Timberwolves cooked, man? Yes or no? Chet for 3. Let's see. Deanna asking, what are you a fan of? I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. I will always scream, "Go Spurs, go!" It was funny. My wife, before Sammy was born, she She was leaving for her shift. She's a nurse, and it was like 5 in the morning. She's leaving for her shift. She says, I love you. I said, I love you too. Go Spurs, go. I was just like in twilight. Like I was dreaming about the San Antonio Spurs. I'm a Spurs fan in case anyone was wondering. All right, brother LeBron going to come out and sink a dagger, says Simple Bro. What up, my bros? What up, my people? Shout out to the boys. Cheers to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the ladies out there as well. Ladies, feel free to say hello out in the chat. Fellas, feel free to say hello out in the chat. Appreciate you guys. We got Daniel in the house. He says, let's see the over. Go Spurs, go, says Robert Samora. Who is your favorite NBA team? It may not be either of these two teams right now. I'm doing very well, Gino and Joseph. Thanks for checking in, bro. It's been a while since we've seen you. A little late, but better late than never. Who is your NBA team? Guys, I like to read the chats. I like to read the stats. I figured you guys can read the stats out yourselves, right? I don't need to read those out to you guys. By the way, if that text looks super tiny, I say this every live stream because a lot of people don't know. You can literally put your fingers on the screen, and then just zoom on in. You can zoom in on those, by the way. Minnesota says Cade. Lakers says Deanna. Okay. Okay, let's go. We got the Warriors in the house. We got Gino and Joseph saying the Knicks. Michael Maldonado is a Warriors fan. Let's see. Will saying OKC. Who else out here? We got Steve with the Pacers. Ice is cool going with the Phoenix Suns. Gino saying, thanks, bro. I got you, Gino. Wife says, shout out to Larissa. Shout out to Larissa. Appreciate you, Chris. Mavericks. Oh, dude. How about Dirk Nowitzki, bro? Love Dirk Nowitzki. Lakers says Simple Bro. Easton Wolves. Okay, I see you. Robert Samora, of course, with our San Antonio Spurs. Monica saying Celtics. I looked very handsome in my 2014 HEB Spurs t-shirt this Saturday. Let's go, Reg. How about HEB? Shout out to HEB Sparkling Water. That's all we drink. Shout out to my Texas fans out here as well. Guys, I'm going to let y'all know now, I'm not going to have enough time to read all of the comments, but I'm going to do my best. So, I'm going to run through this. Hydro, Mavs, Victoria, Thunder, Nelly, Pacers. We got Ricardo saying Warriors for life. Uh-oh, I'm knocking things over. Ricardo saying Warriors for life. We got NR2D, a Warriors fan. Knicks, Wolves, question mark. Daniel saying over and Thunder coming. Okay. Okie loves OKC. I see you. Hello to all the ladies in the chat, says Robert Samora. Peach is behind Mario after saying what's up to the lady. All right, guys, my scoreboard is off. The score is 107. It looks like there was a 2-point shot that was counted as a 3-point shot. That has been corrected right now. Spurs from Tony Parker time. Love it. Boston Celtics are my favorites. Guys, I'm not going to have a chance to read all these comments. I do have to get back to the basketball game. 6:58 left to go in this basketball game. The ball in the hands of Anthony Edwards. These are the most important final moments here. Anthony Edwards pulls up. Anthony Edwards going to kick to the three-point line. Alexander Walker, the hot hand. A shot from the three-point line is no good. It doesn't matter. A whistle comes in with 6:45 stopping the clock. Looks like another Minnesota turnover. 6:45 left to go. Almost 60% of the chat says that the Minnesota Timberwolves are cooked. They're saying the Minnesota Timberwolves are cooked. There's the inbound pass with 6:40 left to go, guys. Basketball back in the hands of, looks like Jalen Williams with it. Got to move my basketball here. Basketball over here. 6:30 left to go in the basketball game. SGA has it. SGA in the open space here. He kicks to the three-point line. Chet for three again. No good. It is rebounded. And this time a feed to Chet. Chet takes it to the rack. Chet Holmgren having himself a day. Is he up to 20 yet? He sure is. 21 points for Chet Holmgren today. 19 offensive rebounds for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here is Anthony Edwards for three. Edwards knocks down the three. It's a 6-point game with 6:07 left to go. Edwards not wanting to give up, but it doesn't look like the Oklahoma City Thunder fans are that excited about that three-point shot. They are down by 6. SGA, they're not excited about their team's defense. SGA goes up. He shoots. He misses. It's rebounded by Alexander Walker. He steps on the gas. He goes up. It is last touched by OKC. Basketball goes through the baseline, and we get an inbound pass here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Too much time left to be cooked, says Adriana. Little League, I see you, Little League Wiffle Ball. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching, y'all. I know I just said the word y'all like 18 times in just like 30 seconds. So, okay, 5:43 left to go. There's the inbound pass. Basketball in the hands of Rudy Gobert. Out to Alexander Walker. Cross-court pass to Dante DiVincenzo! DiVincenzo buries the three! Wow. 5:30 left to go. Dante DiVincenzo. Mr. Money shot right there, giggity. Basketball in the hands of in the hands. Wow, a turnover here. Illegal screen by Caruso. Moving screen by Caruso right there. 5:20 left to go. It's a turnover, OKC. Basketball in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. How about that? Okay, guys, there is the inbound pass. Anthony Edwards now has it. He brings it up court. Edwards will move. He will pull up and shoot the 27-footer. It rattles the rim. Gobert gets a hand on it. It's a turnover. Don't like that shot. Don't like that look. I like the confidence, but they should have taken some time here. 5:02 left to go. The clock is ticking. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander still with it. SGA will turn around and shoot. SGA, a swish right there. 111, 106. 4:50 left to go. No empty possessions for Minnesota. If they're going to try to get back into this one, they got to get points no matter what, even if it's just 1 point at the free throw line. Otherwise, OKC will hang on to this lead. Rudy Gobert kicks it out to the three-point line. There's a three-point shot. It's good! A swish there for Jaden McDaniels. It's a two-point game. 2-point game with 4:25 left to go. Basketball in the hands of SGA. SGA steps up. He kicks out to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren almost losing it. He recovers. Holmgren feeds inside to Caruso. Caruso gets the bucket to go. It is 113-109. And with the basketball now, Julius Randle. That's Anthony Edwards. Randle not even on the court right now. Edwards goes around the top. Edwards will pass this one to the three-point line. A pump fake for Alexander Walker. He will get the basketball blocked right here. Bad shot there. 113-109. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with it. SGA working on Jaden McDaniels. Shot clock to 15. SGA has it. You can hear them screaming for defense. SGA will step up. He will step back. He will drive again. He does the banana splits as he passes this one out to the three-point line. And it's buried by OKC. Jalen Williams with a big three-point shot. Alexander Walker, hang on. Timeout has been called right here. Minnesota wants to take a moment to talk about it. How that wasn't a travel here. Wow, he had his foot glued to the court. I guess that's why the banana splits happened. People were clamoring for a travel. I don't know. Wow, and he megged Jaden McDaniels right there. Anyways, the clock is stopped. Timeout was called. We're going to look at it one more time. Anyways, it looked like it would have been a travel right there, but SGA had the feet planted. This pivot foot, this middle finger, the pivot foot was glued to the ground, and he straight up did the splits right now. Anyways, the score is now 116-109. It's a 7-point game again with 3:25 left to go. 57% of you guys still believe that the Timberwolves are cooked. Free throws are very crucial, says Simple Bro. They are. By the way, let's pull this up. You can see the totals right there, guys. But almost identical right now. The free throws are the main difference maker right here. Free throws are the main difference maker, and we can show this as well. Let's go ahead and bring this out. You can see free throws right here. By the way, what is even happening? Oh, it's straight up volume of shots. It's not free throws. It's not percentage. It is volume of shots. Guys, 91 shots to 73 shots. That is a big, big difference right there. All right, guys, let's turn this off. move the basketball onto the front court. It is in the hands of OKC, of the Minnesota Timberwolves. It is 116 to 109. Here is Anthony Edwards. Edwards will drive. He will lose the basketball. Caruso recovers. Here's the pass up court. SGA with the basketball now. He backs in. SGA with it. Rudy Gobert goes into double team. A cross-court pass to Lou Dort. Out to Holmgren. Holmgren, the spin move. Holmgren cross-court to Caruso. Feeds inside to SGA. SGA shoots. They're going to whistle right here. Over the back foul against Chet Holmgren right here. 3:01 left to go. Okay, guys, a turnover for OKC. A turnover for OKC right there, and this will be Minnesota basketball. Basketball on the front court. 2:56 left to go. The clock is hot. Here we go, back and forth. Passes to Anthony Edwards. Edwards uses the screen. Back to McDaniels. McDaniels will drive. McDaniels uses the speed to lay that one up and in. It's 116-111. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Here is SGA. I'm going to loosen the tie. It's pulling up on the vocal cords right now. SGA at the straightaway. SGA will drive. He pulls up to the elbow. He pulls up and shoots. It looks like there will be a piece of that was got. And Alexander Walker just kind of skipping out to the side right now. Looks like he got a piece of the hand, not of the ball. Definitely all wrist, no ball. Do not challenge that. All wrist, no ball. Clear and obvious foul. We will get a trip to the free throw line right now. OKC to shoot a pair. OKC to shoot a pair right now. Here we go. We got almost 2,000 people watching, and we're still shy of our goal, guys. We're trying to get to 600 likes on this live stream. If you are enjoying the content, or even if you just find this interesting and you don't want to miss out, guys, be sure to hit that like button. Especially if you're an Oklahoma City Thunder fan watching this. OKC knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw there, also good. The score is now 118 to 111 with 2 minutes left to go. Let's fix the clock. 2 minutes left to go. Here's the drive. Anthony Edwards kicks out to DiVincenzo. A desperation three is good. It's 114 to 118. The desperation three does fall. Here we go. Screen worked out pretty well right there to get Jalen Williams. Who's got the basketball right now? Am I blind? Looks like that is Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams will make his move. He will pull up and shoot. He buries that one. It is 120 to 114. It's a two-possession game right now. Here is Dante DiVincenzo bringing it up court. DiVincenzo looking for a man. He gets this one over to McDaniels. McDaniels to Edwards. Edwards with it. He feeds this one to McDaniels. A three-point shot from the corner. No good, but rebounded by DiVincenzo. McDaniels feeds this one back to Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker gets the shot to fall. We need to see a defensive play right here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 1:34 left to go. Basketball crossing half court. Basketball in the hands of SGA. SGA backing this one up. He is directing traffic. SGA cross-court pass to Jalen Williams. He buries it. Who was that assignment? How do you leave Jalen Williams that wide open when he has 30 points today? Here we go. A pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McDaniels. McDaniels goes up. McDaniels a quick bucket off the glass. 1:10 left to go. It is 123 to 118. It's a 5-point game. 5-point game, basketball in the front court, guys. Here we go. Final 60 seconds of this basketball game, at least of regulation. Here is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He goes to the right. He will fade away, does his favorite shot. It's no good. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Here is Anthony Edwards. Do you go for two or do you go for three? Anthony Edwards passes to McDaniels. McDaniels will drive the spin move off the glass. The block by Chet Holmgren. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a defensive play. A foul here. 2 timeouts remaining for both teams. Chet Holmgren gets the block, and that might be everything right now. Holy smokes. Chet with the block. Oh my goodness. Chet Holmgren with the absolute reach right there. Talk about a clutch play. Talk about a clutch play. We're waiting for the inbound pass. It's coming from the bottom of the screen here. 35 seconds left to go. It's a 5-point game. We should get a foul. By the way, OKC is in the bonus here. There's the pass inside. Foul should be coming quickly. SGA going to lose the basketball, though. No need for a foul. The clock is ticking, and for three, off the front of the rim, no good. A rebound and kick to the three-point line for three. That's good! Oh, my goodness. It's a two-point game with 23 seconds left to go. Oh my gosh, what did I just witness here? It's a two-point game, and it looks like a reach and foul comes in with 14 seconds left to go in the bonus. We go to the stripe. What? I don't even care who wins, and my heart's racing right now. Can Minnesota get back into this one? Can we get a Game 6 guaranteed? SGA is at the free throw line right now. He has 35 points today, and he's made 7 out of 8 free throws. Here we go. 14 seconds left to go. It's 14.5. We're at the free throw line. OKC shoots and scores. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander makes this 124 to 121. Oh, man. 124 to 121. Another free throw here will make things complicated. Will complicate things for sure. A timeout will be called if this one goes down. And that shot is there. Bucket does go in. And just like I said, timeout has been called. Okay, 125, 121, timeout. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this live stream. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this live stream. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. Complicated indeed, says Ricardo. Complicated indeed. It's time for a good old-fashioned Texas barbecue. Does Timberwolf taste like chicken? Hell right, this golf, it sure does. Shout out to Vicky saying, OMG. Easy money, says AB. Cooked, burnt to a crisp, says Simple Bro. Boomer Sooners, Gamer Ali saying, man, we need one... You need one more three from Ant-Man. How much would you win, Gamer? Louis saying, gotta win, Ant-Man chokes. Oof. Oof. Is the clock correct? It is. We have 14 seconds left to go in this basketball game, at least in regulation. We're back to the court. Basketball to be inbounded. We should be in the front court here after that timeout for Minnesota. Let's see if that happens. I don't really think it can happen, says Diggs. Hey, man, we saw the Pacers do it. It's imagination clock. All right, y'all, here we go. To inbound the basketball now, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have one timeout remaining. All the starters are out there on the court right now except for Julius Randle. Here's the inbound pass. You're going to have to call another timeout. There's a pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo will drive. He gets the easy 2 points. No, he doesn't. Gobert gets the rebound. That killed a lot of time. 9 seconds left to go. Timeout will be called the other way. Timeout. The shot is there for Minnesota. It's 123 to 125. Minnesota will need to foul immediately. 10 seconds left to go. We'll move into the front court here the other way. Timeout has been called. It's over. We lost doing 30 push-ups, says Shalesh. Not quite yet, sir. Not quite yet. Smash them free subs and thumbs up, says Richard. Appreciate you, Richard Carr. Still looking for 21 more thumbs up. All right, guys. Are you having fun? Are you entertained? Are you engaged right now? My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Let's do this thing. This game is almost over, but it is on the line right now. It is on the line right now. OKC, get to the free throw line, says Everett. They will get to the free throw line, Everett, more than likely. Appreciate you, Darkwing. I see that. Go Thunder, says Dwayne. Karina says who has the ball. Well, the last shot that was just made was by Minnesota. Nobody has the ball technically because we're at a dead ball, which is why the clock is not ticking. We're at a dead ball right now, Karina. And Oklahoma City will get the basketball here once the officials hand this over to them. But timeout was called by OKC. You can only call a timeout if you have the basketball or if the basketball is on the sideline. Looks like the inbound pass will come from the bottom of the screen here, guys. Alex Caruso to inbound this one. They have all their best free throw shooters out there right now for OKC. They've got the free throw unit out there, 9.9 left to go. Hopefully, Minnesota going to try to pick off this pass right now. Alex Caruso with it. Alex Caruso in trouble. Looks like they're going to call a whistle here. The whistle blows. Is that another timeout? Back-to-back timeouts. They couldn't inbound this one. So, out of timeouts now. You saw the official counting it down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And before the official got to 5, the timeout was called. So, thank you, Noemi. I got you. You're the white Stephen A. Smith, says Joe Mamba. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because Stephen A. Smith hates my Dallas Cowboys. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Too late, says Shalesh. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. El Defonso, I see you out there. I think the Wolves are cooked, says Karen. The disc golf saying OKC has been shaken but not stirred. Okay, I see you, James Bond. Okay. Nah, don't see it, says Jeremy. Okay, guys, here we go. Fair enough to me, says Joe Mamba. Lots of fun. You're welcome, Darkwing. Thank you very much, Noemi. I'm an Eagles fan, says NJ Prods. I hope we can still be friends, bro. NJ Prods. Is that New Jersey Productions? Is that what that means? Shout out to you, sir. Ha, the Eagles fans coming out right now. I guess we can still be friends. Thank you very much, Kai. Appreciate that, sir. All right, y'all, here we go. We've got a little bit of time left. We're going to get the inbound pass. Alex Caruso to inbound here. Caruso with the basketball now. Clock has started. 2. There's the inbound pass and a quick foul immediately. SGA goes to the stripe here. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 8 seconds, 8.8 left to go. We'll take 1 off the clock. At the free throw line now, we are in the bonus. Is there a way that Minnesota can tie this up if SGA misses a free throw? Uh-oh. It's a 2-point game. If he misses 1, this could make it overtime. SGA shoots. He scores. It's 126-123. Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle checking in. Looks like they're going to get their rebounders in right now. Try to get the board and call the quick timeout here to move them into the front court. SGA, if he knocks this one down, it'll basically be over. If he knocks this shot down, it's over. SGA shoots. He misses. It's rebounded by Randle. Timeout is called by Minnesota. There is still a chance we might get overtime. Oh, man. Here we go. 8.4 left to go. SGA misses the free throw, and it is rebounded here by Julius Randle. So with 8 seconds left to go, there is still hope to tie this up. Little League saying OMG. Boston Sports saying OMG. Oh dear, says Victoria. 3-1 for the win, says Fired Up Gaming. It will be Minnesota basketball here after the missed shot by SGA. WTF just happened, says Night Arena. Why is this game taking so long? Timeouts, and all the other stuff. By the way, neither team has any timeouts remaining. Neither team has any timeouts remaining, and the basketball is in the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. This will, by the way, if I'm OKC, oh, they're not in the bonus. Not in the bonus. This would be one of those times where you want to play chess, not checkers, but not in the bonus here. Let's see how they handle this. If they were in the bonus, OKC would foul immediately to force them into 2 points and no less, or no more. Here we go, guys. 8.4 left to go in this basketball game. Basketball, no timeouts remaining for either team. OKC is in the bonus. Minnesota has the basketball here. Minnesota has the ball. We're about to get the inbound pass. Dante DiVincenzo inbounds this one to Naz Reid. Naz Reid passes to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo just lets it fly. Doesn't matter. So, 8 seconds left to go. Naz Reid will draw the foul. Looks like OKC is going to try to put them in the bonus either way. So, OKC is playing checkers, playing chess right now. I wonder, what do you do here? What do you do here if you're Minnesota? Because you know OKC is going to force you into the bonus into a 2-point shot. There's the foul immediately for Naz Reid. If I was Naz Reid, I would have gone up for the shot immediately and taken the shot and gotten 3 shots at the free throw line. Looks like 7 seconds left to go. Playing chess, not checkers. We are in the bonus. Minnesota to shoot 2 free throws right here to make it a 1-point game. Ant-Man out there. He sure is, Dan. Everybody on the court right here, guys. Naz Reid to shoot right now. 7 seconds left to go. Okay, coffee check. I'm almost out of coffee here, Shailesh. Here we go. Now I'm out of coffee. Naz Reid hits the first. It's a 2-point game. It is a 2-point game. Rudy Gobert checking in right now. Again, do you miss this one? Ooh, if I'm Minnesota, I miss and draw the foul. I try to miss and get the board. If I'm Naz Reid, I get my own rebound here. Luckily, he's the one shooting right now. Let's see if Anthony Edwards or someone can get it. What do you do here? Do you go for it or not? Naz Reid at the free throw line. He shoots the second. He cashes in. He'll take the easy way. So he cashes in. It's a 1-point game. SGA immediately fouled with 6.1. He goes to the stripe now. So we'll move the stats over this way. We'll move the basketball. We'll turn this off. 6 seconds left to go. SGA missed one. Here we go. An ad is diabolical, says Ethan Thomas. Bruh. Sorry, guys. I don't place those. I don't place those myself. Here we go, guys. 125 to 126. It is a 1-point game. Even if SGA makes both of these. Even if he makes both of these, he makes the first. It is 127 to 125. Can he make the second? Draw a foul on 3. That's what I would say, Don. That's what I would say, Dan. By the way, no timeouts remaining means that if they do get the rebound, they're going to have to play it out. They will have to play it out. All right, guys. 127, 125. SGA to shoot to make this a 3-point game. The shot is there. It is 128, 125. No timeouts remaining. There is the inbound pass. Brings the basketball up court. Fouled right there immediately. Fouled right there immediately. And so the whistle comes in. Man, this is smart basketball by OKC. It's ugly. It's ugly that the NBA allows this kind of play to happen. But hey, 3.5 left to go. Anthony Edwards at the free throw line. Smart foul there to force them into 2. Wolves report to the zoo cage. I see you, Disc Golf. Still 3 seconds, says Karina. Anthony Edwards shoots, and it's good. It's good right there. 126, 128. 126, 128. Do you miss and try to get the rebound here? What do you do? Junk fouls will decide it, says Father Time. Here we go. 3.5 left to go. How many shots of tequila, Neil? Here we are at the free throw line. Anthony Edwards to shoot the second of his 2 free throws. Edwards gets the basketball. He shoots. He misses on purpose, and it will be on the ground. There's a throw of the basketball, and that looks like it goes out of bounds. It looks like it was last touched right now by what happened? The officials. Okay, guys, the shot was off the back of the rim. It was a recovery right here in the open space. There was a throw. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was on his back. He threw the basketball all the way over here, but it went out of bounds. So Dante DiVincenzo, 1.7. Rudy Gobert got a hand to it before that goes out of bounds. Rudy Gobert got a hand to it. It will be Minnesota. It will be OKC basketball because Rudy Gobert got a piece of it. Okay. 0.6 left to go. This will be a game that probably is won by OKC, guys. This will probably be a win for OKC right now. Okay. 0.1 left to go. Doesn't matter. They're going to move it up to 0.6. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the final score of the game. 128-126. And unfortunately for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they did not have enough to win this one. So we're going to get an inbound pass right now. They're saying it's the end of the game right here. At least that's what it says on CBS. It says end of the game, 128-126. Let's see. Palm Beach saying overtime. It's an official review, so this might get overturned right now, but who knows? Still don't have the definitive answer because I haven't seen it happen on my TV screen. Either way, it looks like, wait a second, Julius Randle to inbound? Julius Randle to inbound, 0.3 left to go. What does that even mean? What does this even mean? Okay, Julius Randle to inbound this one, and it's just going to be intercepted right there. All right, guys, that is it. That is it. A 2-point loss right there. That's a tough one, guys. All right, y'all. Well, it's not a sweep. The Minnesota Timberwolves did win the previous game. Shout out to you guys watching, by the way, y'all. Let's pull this up really quick. For those of you guys who are trying to keep up with all of this, man, Game 4 has just gone in favor to the Oklahoma City Thunder, so now we have a 3-1 series. Game 5 will be here on Wednesday, guys. I will be live for Game 5, so if you like the stream, you're welcome, Tommy. If you guys like the stream, be sure to come back. I'll be live tomorrow, by the way, guys. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be live for the Knicks versus Pacers. Maybe the Knicks will have better luck in Game 4, but hey, you can't always get what you want. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate y'all so much. Appreciate y'all for watching this live stream with me. I will be live tomorrow and the next day and every day until this series or until this is all over, guys. Check out my website. Sign up for the pick'ems. It's absolutely free, guys. www.footballnationusa.com. Check it out. It's my own website, my own blood, sweat, and tears. Go ahead and copy and just pin that in the chat right now. All right, guys, do y'all have any questions for me? I'm going to give y'all a few more moments right now since we are in the middle of this commercial break. Or not commercial break, that's just a force of habit. We're definitely not in a commercial break. This game is over. This game is over. Sing that song, Mario, and have a good time with Sammy and Christina. You can't always get what you want. My voice is out. Do I do fantasy football? Dude, bro. Channel called Football Nation? If I don't do fantasy football, what kind of football nation am I? Trolls edit saying, do you hate OKC? Why would you think that? Why would you think that? OKC got the win today. Lightning and thunder. Thunder, feel the thunder. See you later, Green Beans. Peace out, man. Take care, guys. Thank you, Miguel. Appreciate y'all. Are you going to do a season preview for the Cowboys? I am, bro. My Cowboys video, if it's not ready tomorrow, it'll be ready the day after tomorrow. So we'll have that video posted by Wednesday for sure. I'm giving myself that deadline for the Dallas Cowboys video that I'm dropping. I've also got a Seattle Seahawks video in the pipeline right now, and we've got some other teams that we're going to be covering as well. All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow night, and until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.